Looks like we are down a Chomsky.
Yeah, he mentioned that.
Our
All
esteemed
right.
professor
Well,
is picking grapes.
we'll just have to keep him in the background for now.
Gotcha.
So it looks like Remy would be up for scribe this week, if you're okay with that.
Yeah, that's fine. I can do it.
All right. And Gao, you were the previous scribe, yes?
Yes.
Do you want to give us a quick recap?
No shiitake, there we were. Basically, we woke up the next day still under the weather about our companion being killed. Remy was kind enough to keep her corpse carefully concealed in his ring. No, okay, I couldn't rhyme it. And brought her out just before morning, before we left that day. Others had the idea of raiding the lair, and that provided quite a bit of pale coin and several magical items and potions. Then we continued our travel to the fort. We tried doing quietly and cautiously, and we dodged a pack of wraiths, which I don't know if that's a 6-pack or a 12-pack or what. Then we arrived, and Uslog's tribe recognized the body being carried almost instantly, and they helped Zyla take her and prepare her for burial, get proper rituals going. One of the tribe's members offered to show people around, and another offered to show Gao to his to the cults currently confined, and Remy joined him in that. The group going around being introduced and shown the sites, which is pretty much everybody but those two. Sorry. Were shown around and also introduced to Frenier, and who's a relative of Uslog's and a fellow tribe member. While that was going on, Gao and Remy got reintroduced for Gao to his cousin, who definitely was with the bad people. And it's sad that though the cousin found good information about the Gao and his tribe being manipulated, he chose to be an ass, and therefore he's still in jail instead of rescued. In the process, the Unosh, the tribes member, said. In the process, he told about paperwork, and Una talked about where to find it, and Remy showed Gao where to go. When we got there, we saw Arden in his own secret office, which scared the out of Remy. But Gao blinked, and there was a woman standing there, and she said she was pranking Remy, and I'm glad she popped out because I think he might have gone to violence from that. So yay, no violence. Sorry, my cat's attacking me, so there is some violence.
Well, her excuse was that she was trying to get into Arden Relic's skin to become part of this, but you're pretty sure she was just being a jokester.
Yes. And Gao had no intentions one way or the other. He just was like, oh, hey, there's somebody that's playing with me and putting claws into me. Sorry. Tangent. She showed him where to look for the paperwork. Then later, about dinner time, he and Remy went down, met with the crew, met with the young, older half-orc Frenier, older than Uslag.
Yeah.
And got introduced. We got invited to a meeting about, okay, so here's what needs to be done. Where are we and what is the group doing? And the Splitlanders were like, well, we could do this or that or other, or we should think about this. And we went to bed to relax about it. And Gao had a visitor from the Raven Queen. And the next morning, he woke up and said, "Hey, guess what? I had a visitor. She invited Gao to go save Uslog's soul, rescue it, whatnot. It's in a hidden cave area that's surrounded by no wait, she didn't say that's surrounded by undead. It was just she said it was bad.
Yeah, she said something about an old shrine in the mountains from a past war.
There were 3 shrines. This is the only one that was active currently. And go find it if you want to rescue. And he's like, "Yep, I want to rescue that person because that gives me a direction to go." Gao secretly wants to kill his former allies, but he's got to plan and prep for that because he can't take out big groups with that. No, his allies that screwed over his tribe, not his allies in this game.
Okay.
His other allies.
Secret drop.
The real reason why Remy's gonna be gone. No, just kidding.
Right.
Remy was kind enough when Gao said, "Hey, it was a changeling friend," and I said, "I don't know who that is." He's like, "You met her last night," and our lovely fruit fanatic Quince. So Gao went and talked to her, found out where to get an arrangement set up for noon today to go to the secret place behind the waterfalls to go into the darkness. She mentioned the undead, so Gao told the party, and hopefully the party is fully behind it. I know Remy was not fully awake, but that's to be expected. And then we are here. Gao is starting to run around, trying to get supplies and whatnot for going underground. And then he had a thought about getting people together and figuring out the best ways to fight undead, and that's where Gao is.
All right. Thank you for that recap. So it is the 75th of fall at 7 a.m. The group is still within the keep. You have plans to go to the mountains at lunchtime or afternoon. Is there anything in particular anyone wants to do, or shall I just speed up time?
Gao wants to check with the party to see if anybody has ideas of fighting undead. We know of skeletons, but there's probably more.
All right, so you go and talk to some of the people in the group.
Yep, I'll bounce around and while trying to get organized and whatnot, and also find out what spelunking gear and all that, if we need to grab more than what we already have.
All right, you gonna try to organize the group together as a whole, or just kind of walk around and talk to people individually?
I'll talk to whoever's in whatever group. So Remy I know is back in bed, so I won't bother him. But everyone else, including our newest Freya, and ask.
You would see Remy coming down, hand over mouth. It's kind of just little stumble a little bit, almost missed the last step, or surprised by the fact that there isn't another one. Yeah, I see everyone's up. Did anyone order me eggs?
I take a plate of eggs.
Good man. Yeah.
So, who's fought undead before? Skeletons, the 3 heads type of undead? Other undead?
Bludgeoning is most effective against bone constructs and skeletons and undead of this sort. And I would say that Arapel would probably launch into an encyclopedic recitation of some details of some undead that he has encountered or at least read about. But I imagine it wouldn't be a wide variety.
And Remy would add in between forks of eggs. And they don't really, necrotic doesn't really do anything to them, so try to, avoid using that.
Okay, and what about the higher end undead? Because I think we can walk through most masses of skeletons, but anybody fought higher undead?
I honestly don't remember what all. I think we've encountered wraiths and.
Can I do?
I've fought a shadow. I've helped fight not a Shadowlord, but a shadow wraith.
So
Vampires don't like fire.
as you're all sort of talking, Quince would come into the room, and she has a book in her hands. She says, "I thought you should all have this. You're going the direction that, that Xeris went. He also went into those caves, and he didn't tell me why. But he left this behind. I've already read through it, so I already know what's in here. But I believe he was having visions of those caves as well." And she kind of hands it to you, Gao, and she says, "I hope it helps."
Did he come? Did he die in there?
She sighs. She says, "I don't know. He was fine until he started having the dreams. He didn't say much about it, but then one day he was gone."
Understood.
I don't know if it has anything to do with the dream you told me about, but yeah. She says the book'll talk about it.
Okay. Thank you very much. What else might we need for just general cave stuff, people? Anything additional, or do we have things on hand that we can deal with that?
If someone has survival, that would give you more knowledge as to what sort of tools work good for caves or work well for caves.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Frey would have knowledge of that, but go ahead, yeah.
So would Gao, but that's what I was not asking. I wasn't asking what tools we need, but do we already have it in our...
Oh, yeah.
Gao does a cartwheel.
Well, Remy has some hempen rope. He doesn't have any pythons. And I can see in the dark, so...
Frey would, she'd kind of rummage through her pack. I don't have any pythons, but
I've got 10.
I can usually take care of myself when it comes to climbing, but I have rope if anyone needs it.
Okay. So we got rope. I've got some pythons. I can't pronounce it right. I've got 10 of those. Light sources. Will we be able to have enough light to fight in the darkness? I know I could see, but if they're undead, that they might not like us having light, and that might be a benefit. Torches, light spells.
Only thing I have is lantern and candle.
Okay.
I can cast light on my shield. I don't mind doing
I am also able to cast light and generally place it on my shield when we are not trying to be stealthy in the darkness.
Excellent.
I've also packed pitons, rope, and other adventuring supplies.
Excellent. Anything else people think about? Be careful, spellcasters, be careful of spells that in confined spaces, because that's what caves are. Meaning fireball needs to be done when there's not any of us near the fireball.
Remy chews silently.
Enjoying the eggs.
Mm.
Did you roll an acrobatics check by accident, Gao?
No, I tested my sheet to make sure it is running. I do that every game.
All right. Just double checking. All right. So
it sounds like we have enough of the stuff.
Yes, if we need to secure any of the pythons, I can do that because I am able to climb without any. I am more than happy to assist in that way. She kind of holds up her hands and see they've got these little kind of hooked like talons.
Yep.
Kind of.
Excellent.
I'm also quite experienced with climbing.
So, who wants to read the book and who wants to grab more pitons?
I could try and read it.
What language is it in, DM?
So you open up the book. And
I will ask somebody else to look because I can read it no matter what. So have them look at that. Sorry.
Yeah, so the first page is blank, strangely. The second page seems to be written in common. It says, it basically starts talking about strange dreams that Xeris was having, and whispers from his passenger, who he refers to as Gaivok, but usually refers to him as his passenger, who seems to be getting the better of him. It seems as if he was slowly losing control. And as you read through it more, give me a wisdom save.
Ooh, buddy.
Okay.
Is it me who's reading? Right?
Go for it.
Whoever was reading, yeah.
I just want to know which language, but if you're continuing.
It was common. Okay. So there's a couple of strange pages with these odd symbols. You don't know what they mean, but yeah, it's like he was writing his story. Then there's just a page of these strange archaic scriptures. Arcana might tell you more.
All right.
Do you have Arcana?
I have a 1 and Arcana.
I mean, do you have it? Do you have it? Yeah, trained.
No.
All right. So yeah, probably from normal knowledge, you probably wouldn't know anything about these.
Yeah.
They look very odd to you. Do you want to keep reading?
Can I ask around? Does anyone know what these symbols might mean? And I show everyone it.
I'll look.
Give me a wisdom save. Give me a wisdom
wisdom
save. Yeah, anyone looking at them, give me a wisdom save. And you can give me an Arcana check.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't have Arcana. I just have the eyes of the...
You don't
Great.
think these are words. They don't have any meaning.
And that helps.
Yeah, these symbols don't come through as a language to you. You're not sure what to make of them if you don't have Arcana.
Yeah. So I do not have Arcana. I just trying to see if it was a language. Yeah, I didn't fail.
Yeah, you get an odd feeling when you look at them, but you can't really make heads or tails of it.
I'll pass along that I'm getting an odd feeling and I can't tell.
Okay, so Arapel, with a 15, you think that these are some sort of power runes. You don't know where they come from or what they do, but you know that sometimes wizards used writing like this to store magical power.
These markings are symbols that store power for spell casting to be triggered or used at a later time.
Interesting.
So this guy was a wizard? I am taking it.
Possibly.
Probably.
It sounds like there are two consciousnesses inhabiting the same body, from what Quince has relayed and others of the party have discussed of their early adventures with. What was the PC's name that left this journal? Zaris?
Yeah, Zaris.
That's right, I remember him now. Yeah, okay.
Did we see where the book came from? Did it come from this room?
No, Quince brought it in. She brought it because, from what she said, he apparently went into that cave that you were asking about before disappearing. And she hasn't seen him since. So she thought maybe this journal he left behind before he vanished might have been helpful. You can keep reading if you want.
Yeah, I'm going to continue reading.
Okay, so he talks about these dreams he had where creatures of some kind of weird darkness called to him, and you see crude drawings of something in the book that looks like this. A strange looking angelic creature, but instead of the normal white wings, there are shadowy wings behind her, and her body is kind of covered in this dark miasma.
I show everyone it.
Another picture also in the book. Apparently, more visions he had of these large, kind of creepy looking, darker celestial beings. But he doesn't know what to make of them.
If he shows me those, can I do a religion check to see if I knew?
Yes, if you have religion trained, you might actually know more about them.
Is he showing everyone?
Yeah.
I assume? Okay.
Alright, so Frey, you know that these are servants of the Raven Queen, these celestials. Though these are generally her more, I don't know how I'd say it, questionable servants, often involved in darker and kind of more evil bidding that the less scrupulous members of the church sometimes do. Like the side of the Raven Queen that leans more towards evil.
Yeah, is this? I don't know too much about the Raven Queen, but the Raven Queen have like kind of two sides to her.
She tries to control all sides, so I would not be surprised if she has less than good intentions, because she's trying to have it all.
Well, these ones are from that darker side. Apparently, would you agree?
Great. So how do we protect ourselves against them?
It doesn't say much in the book. These are just things that he was seeing. As you read on, it seems like he starts to become overwhelmed by the pull, and he says, finally, I have to go into the caves and see what this is about. I plan to return soon, hopefully, but I need to look into this. There might be something important to be found, and that's kind of his last entry. You're kind of unsure why he wouldn't tell anyone about this. It seems odd.
Well, it sounds like he sort of told Quince, right? Or no?
No, she said he just went. He didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. So just from reading this, that she had some ideas, I see.
Okay. Maybe do we know of anyone who's like a high priest of the Raven Queen? Does anyone know? Anyone? Because they might know how about these creatures more and how we can protect ourselves from them.
Don't think we have a high priest around here.
Seems like Gao tends to be the one that they would choose to speak with if.
I think Gao is a devout Raven Queen worshiper, isn't he?
Yes, but he's not he's a layman. He's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine here in the fort, we probably would have.
So some of the members of the Midnight Pyre are probably your best bet, although they're definitely not priests. They're not part of the church. So, I mean, you don't know of anyone specifically here who is part of the political church or just the studier of the Raven Queen.
Gotcha. And just a quick reminder: the cave was mentioned behind the waterfall, right? Near it?
In that area, not behind it, but near it.
Oh, gotcha.
Which is pretty close to the fort.
Gotcha. So, should we ask anyone for advice before we head out? I say we head out to this cave.
May I retcon briefly, Lou? When I was looking for components and I was able to buy some of the incense and charcoal, would I be able to find any healer kits?
Yeah, they probably have those here. You
And
can probably buy those.
If Arapel mentioned healer's kits, Frey would kind of lift one out of her pouch. I have one.
I suggest we stock up on several more kits if available. I currently have 1.5 kits or 15 applications, but I tend to use these very quickly when we are sustaining damage.
Well, if you can make better use of it than I, then welcome.
It is a valuable thing to have on hand for stabilizing wounded companions.
Found that to be true.
So Una would say, I'll check with the quartermaster, little one, and I'll see if we have anything.
Appreciation. I will take 5 or 6 if available.
She says, well, I'll see. I'll go talk to them.
And pitons.
How many... Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
How many pitons did you need?
Probably about 10 to 25, depending on what we can get.
All right. She says, I'll check on those.
Thank you.
And Arapel actually is loaded up on... He's loaded up on supplies that we may never use. He was just, like, being prepared. So he does have a couple ropes. He's got some pitons. He's actually got a ladder, because I thought it'd be really funny to pull it out of his little cavity of holding.
He's a regular Boy Scout.
Yeah, he's got a whistle. He's got a little mirror, candles, ink and parchment. Like, yeah, all the standard stuff. Nothing too expensive, but...
So Una would come back and she says, well, good news. The private trader who is here does indeed have those things. So he says he'd be happy to deal with you all.
Excellent. I would like to visit him post-haste.
Me too.
Right. So basically he can sell you stuff at book price. He only has up to 5 healing kits available right now.
I will buy all 5.
Okay.
Which takes me up to 55 uses. No, 65.
And if you want to buy anything else in large bulk amounts, just ask me.
And I believe that
pitons you could get as many as you
25 gold, yeah.
Yeah, he has plenty of pitons.
I asked him if he has any more arrows and a hook, or like a grappling hook, kind of.
He checks his wares. He says, I have 50 arrows I currently have in stock if you want to buy any of them. And yeah, I have a grappling hook. Those would both be book price.
How much are they?
I believe arrows are 20 for a gold piece. I want to say grappling hook is 5 gold. Here, let me see if I can find it. Thing that bugs me.
2 gold.
2 gold? Okay. Thing that bugs
I
me.
think it's like 25 pounds, though, right? If I remember
Probably.
correctly.
I don't know if it's
That's actually
much.
the
4 pounds.
Oh,
Grappling
okay.
hook, 2 gold, 4 pounds.
Oh,
Yeah.
Arapel's got one. I see it now. I was gonna say, like, if I left it off, if it's like a standard adventuring item that might come in handy, I tried to take it unless it was really expensive or really heavy.
Yeah, for whatever reason, the Roll20 compendium doesn't have prices for the items. So
I will pay to get 10 pitons at 5 copper apiece. I'll get 5 silver worth.
all right, so you stock up on some pitons.
I'll take the.
Is the group together right now?
I mean, I think at this point people separated. Like some of them went to go speak with the tradesmen. Some of them are probably still eating, but you can kind of be wherever you want in the fort. So if you want to be with people, you can be with them. Sort of. It's just storytelling right now.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to be hanging out behind Gal while he's shopping, and I would like to subtly. I'd like to use an action, so I'd like to use like sleight of hand to see that he doesn't see me doing it. Can I
Yeah,
do that, or
sure.
do I stealth? Or do I do stealth? What do I do?
Oh, what are you
Stealth?
trying to do? Oh, that you're like sneaking
Uh,
up on him?
no. I'm just using an action. I'm using an action.
Well, yeah. What are you
It's
trying
a,
to
it's
do?
a. I'm using a wand.
Oh, yeah, sleight of hand probably.
Okay.
All right.
Hey. So I just like under like my robes, Remy just like draws his wand ever so subtly and then just waves it a little bit. And suddenly, uncontrollably, Gal's mouth just it inverts into this massive smile, and he doesn't, and he doesn't know why, and he
So,
I
can't stop
forgot about
smiling,
that.
and he's been hit by the wand of smiles.
so the merchant kind of gives you a weird look as you just realize you're just smiling at him, and he's like, "Are you all
Big,
right?"
big, toothy, grinning smile. I got my
I,
pitons. Yes, I'm all right.
I'm happy to have made you so happy with these pitons, and he gives you a kind of nervous smile back.
Thank
Oh, he
you.
gets get a DC 10 charisma saving throw. Sorry.
Oh, charisma save.
if he made you
Fail,
smile.
fail, 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 fail for the
Oh wow,
smiles.
plus 9.
Oh shit!
Damn it!
I don't think he can't.
Damn!
Oh, yeah.
None of that happens.
Gal is complete. He's all business. He's like, "Thank you for
Yeah.
the transaction."
Fail.
Remy just has a sad look on his face. Damn it.
Remy does not get a smile from that.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Remy?
Can I?
I'm talk about it.
I'm guessing
Sorry.
I am near Galpies. I'm talking to the Formaster too. Can I see Remy? Like do this? Catch him?
What's your passive perception?
14.
No, you got a 19 with the sleight of
Oh.
hand, so you probably wouldn't have noticed.
Okay.
All right. Anyone else doing anything?
Oh, I wanted to buy the rules and book. How much is that in pale coin?
By the what?
In pale coin,
What were you buying from him?
the arrows and the hook.
Those would be same as the book price. So a gold piece for 20 and 2, I think, for the hook.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, pale coin is basically gold piece values.
Gotcha.
It's just kind of the illegal currency of the Shadowfell.
Right.
I don't feel like coming up with a whole economic system for the Shadowfell.
Right.
Yeah, Gal, that is a huge charisma save. Holy moly. Plus 9.
I think that is one of the warlock saves, isn't it?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
the warlock save.
Yeah.
They got that charisma. That rock star quality.
That is good to know for future shenanigans.
Yeah, if you'd
You
tried
don't know.
Remy
that against Frey, you might have had better luck.
Remy pulls out his journal and starts scribbling in it with his tongue out the side of his mouth.
Honestly,
Definitely. He's like, I will remember.
I was waiting for Remy to use that on Xylia last session after she was all grumpy with him.
Oh my god, I forgot about it. Like that would have been perfect. Holy shit.
I thought you were just being careful that you weren't trolling her because she was so mad at you.
I
didn't piss her off too much. No, if I would have thought of that, if I would have remembered that, oh my god. Yes, of course. I just was reading through all my shit and I was like, oh yeah, totally, fun stuff.
Just randomly remembers. Oh yeah, the wand.
Oh fuck yeah, wand of smiles. That's why I wanted it for shenanigans.
All right. Well, is anyone else doing anything? All right.
I'm good.
Oh, I'm ready to.
So yeah,
Remy kicks dirt.
kick some dirt. So time passes. It gets to the afternoon. 12 in the afternoon. And Quint says, well, if you're all ready, I can take you to the caves. I still
Sounds
think
good.
this is a bad idea.
I think it's a bad idea too, but at least it's a direction and maybe we can help a friend.
She nods. She says, I wish Zeros was still here. He was doing well
Oh,
leading
Quint
us.
doesn't think we should go?
She's
mean-
nervous about it because Zeros disappeared into those caves,
Gotcha.
and she knows that there are undead in there.
Remy just kind of spins with his arms out and he goes, I don't know. You never know what you'll find in the dark. I say we go.
She sighs and says, well, I'm sure you all will be fine, especially with Remy here to keep an eye on you. She gives Remy a wink. Oh,
You
right.
flatter me.
Well, it's nothing. But I was going to give you all something. She kind of pulls her backpack off and draws out 6 vials of this strange, darkish, shadowy liquid and passes them out. And I think, does anyone have alchemy?
I have herbalism. I don't know if that.
Yeah, Frey, you probably recognize what these are. Due to a lot of the barbarians, or a lot of the people here coming from the prime material plane, the fort bought a recipe for these potions that help stave off the madness of being away from one of the civilizations. It's like something you can drink if you've been away from society for too long, and it'll help give you more time.
Would I know if it's important to take them like before going into it, or just like once you feel like you?
Almost as if reading your mind. Quinn says you should take these if you've been away for too long, if you start feeling the effects of the darkness. The Shadowfell will start to play tricks on you if you stray too far from, the civilizations and the forts, or from this fort. So just be wary. Don't go too long without using it if you start to feel strange. You might find yourself wandering off into the cave and not coming back.
All right. What do we call this? Vial of
Probably
anti-shadow?
Protection from Madness Potion is probably the best title. She says it will also protect from other forms of confusion and magical madness as well. But I would save it for the Shadowfell.
This is a powerful thing indeed. Wow. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
He says, well, just do what you can, and while you're in there, maybe you can see if Zeros is still back there somewhere.
How long ago?
Oh, well, he's been gone for a while. It's been at least a week.
Okay.
I'm definitely worried, but I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
You'll keep an eye out.
Wish he would have told me, she says, kind of annoyed.
Understood.
Alright, so she leads you into the back area, up this steep incline, to a cave that is fairly close to the waterfall. She says, this is it. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
So it's just a plain cave? Like there's nothing outside of it, or?
The cave is actually pretty small. It's only about 10 feet wide and maybe 7 feet high. But no, if you just saw it while you were hiking or something, it just seems like a cave. Though it does go in farther than you can see.
Should we? Is it dark in there? Like no light at all?
Oh yeah, it's very dark. Everything in the Shadowfell is very dark.
We light
Remy
something?
will cast light on his shield. Yeah, Remy will cast light on his shield.
All right.
I will put light up as well on my shield.
Alright, so several light spells go off as the magical light pushes back against the aura of the Shadowfell, as your light is only half as effective. I had a word for it. Anyway.
Dim?
No.
No, like punishing. I don't know. The aura of the Shadowfell that keeps light from going too far. But anyway.
Dampening?
Yeah, dampening would have been a good one. So yeah, the dampening magical
Sorry,
effects.
I
No, it was
I would have
driving
been
me.
thinking about it all night if I didn't.
There was another word that was more like a punishing type word, but anyway, yeah, sure.
Reduction, curtail.
Hampering, curtail. I'll probably remember it later and just yell it out while I'm eating dinner or something. That's what it was.
That was the word.
I'd like to bring my pseudo dragon out, but I'm not seeing him on the list. Oh, there he is. Oh, at the bottom. So I summon him.
All right.
I honestly don't remember if I have summoned Sprocket since the last time you zapped him. He does. I don't bring him out very often. When I often have him summoned, but put away.
What did he get zapped by?
There was one time he was on my shoulder, and there was some sort of area of effect that killed him. But I honestly don't remember if I've summoned him again since then or not.
You might not have.
All right. Can I say I'll spend 10 of my incense, and I'll say that I've got him summoned, but put away in his extra dimensional space.
Remy is standing off to the side, has absent-mindedly cast Silent Image, and is making the different jester hat pieces grow long down to the ground, almost like tendrils, and kind of just like weave around, just entertaining himself like over to the side, just with illusory magic.
I'm standing all the way in the back.
All right, so you take 10 minutes. It's 10 minutes, right, for your familiar?
Oh, you know what? I definitely didn't have him.
It's at will.
For summon Find Familiar?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I definitely didn't have him during the fight where Uslug died. Otherwise, I would have delivered healing to her via him. So, yeah, I will definitely spend the incense now and say I summoned him while we were resting here.
How long does that take to do?
11 minutes. So I would have done it at the fort.
For some reason I thought it was an hour.
Oh, maybe it is an hour. Let me go
if it's ritual,
I only ever do it on a rest, so yeah.
It is 1 hour, yeah.
Okay, so then it's an hour and a minute, or what? Or an hour and what is it? When you're doing ritual.
So if you're doing it as a ritual, I think it's an hour and 10 minutes.
That's what it is.
Do you want to do that?
Well, I would have done it at the fort. If
all right, sure. We'll say you did it back there. So go ahead and spend the dust. All right, you going into the cave?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So the darkness envelops you as you go into these caves. It's definitely punishing. I keep saying punishing. It is definitely a claustrophobic feeling in here as you can't see very far, those of you who use the light. I guess those with dark vision are okay. Does anyone not have dark vision?
Okay.
Okay.
Carpel and Remy, I think.
So yeah, your vision.
Remy has dark vision.
Those who don't would have
Darian.
Their,
Darian and Arapel. Unless Darian got his glasses.
I heard someone say me, and I was just making sure who that was.
Give me a survival check. I'll take up to 2 from the group.
Frey would assist Gao, I guess.
Okay, I'll toss him out.
Oh,
gee.
Nice.
Frey is on it.
She wants to, kind of show us her skills because we're new companions, so she's like showing off a little.
You're doing great.
Make sure we know how valuable she is.
Frey, what is your passive perception?
17.
Okay. So you start navigating. You don't notice any trails as you go in, like any tracks of people that have been through here recently. But you're kind of looking for passages that go deeper and don't just dead end. After about an hour of going into this cave, you've gotten kind of deep now. You come upon footprints in the dirt.
She would quietly point them out to Gao, because I'm assuming we're kind of looking together. Do I know? Do they look humanoid? Do they look skeletal?
They look like something with boots.
Boots.
Give me another survival check.
Yeah.
Anyone who wants can roll one for this if you have training or proficiency. Oh, Gao's confused. It's like, wait, is this a footprint?
Expecting skeletons.
So yeah,
Wasn't expecting boots.
it looks like boots. It continues. It seems like it came from a side cave and continues deeper the way you're going. You would guess that it was made probably about an hour ago, so pretty recent.
Is it one set?
Yeah, just one set.
Oh,
Be on guard.
could be Xeris.
Well, it's only one way, right? Like one path, right? Like the bridge.
There are a couple of different paths. You've been following. So Frey's been leading you down the one that goes further north, deeper into the mountain. But there are a lot of side paths that some of them dead end, some of them go to other places. You're not sure exactly what you're looking for right now.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Well, it could be Xeris, although he's been here for a while, and this is fairly fresh.
Yeah.
And close to the front door.
So, could be an enemy. Who knows? Who knows if Xeris is an enemy at this point? I don't even know.
So one thing though, these footprints seem to go off in a different direction than the path you were following. Or wait, sorry, no, never mind, I got that wrong. They're going in the same direction. That's right. So what do you want to do?
I say follow him, but let's be quiet.
Okay.
Alright, so you're trying to move slower but stealthier?
I suggest that.
I would agree, although that's not my forte. I will try my best.
Alright, give me stealth checks as the party attempts to move a little quieter. It's going to be hard also with light sources. But you can at least quiet your footsteps. Arapel's like just kicking rocks around. Clang, clang. Error. Stealth protocol. Stealth protocol. Failure.
He's like picking up the rocks and like analyzing them loudly, like the mineral content or something. I don't know.
Yeah, starts yelling them at the group.
Arapel.
So yeah, you're making a little bit of noise.
Gao got a 10 because of his armor.
As you're going, you're starting to see bones on the path. In fact, it looks like these tracks maybe stopped at a few places and crouched over examining some of the bones. Looks like.
Can I look up at the ceiling? Can I do a percent? Like, can I look for anything on the ceiling or anything?
Yeah, I mean there are some stalactites up there. It's a pretty low ceiling. It's only about 15-ish feet up, but you don't see anything up there looking down at you.
Can I identify the types of creatures these bones are from, and maybe how long they've been dying?
Yeah, medicine would probably tell you.
He is trained, but it wasn't a very good roll.
So you don't know how long the bones have been here, but being that they're bones, it's been a while unless something ate them. You think they were shadow elves.
Okay.
Judging by some of the damage to them, you believe they were probably killed by slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning weaponry.
He would share this all very educationally.
Piercing and bludgeoning, so not burned or
Withered, no necrotic
withered.
as far as you can tell.
Gao grabs every left fever and tosses it farther away from the body just in case.
Yeah, it's not coming back.
Does anyone else have medicine?
Frey does, but I don't know if she would know.
You might notice something if you want to make a roll. Okay. So yeah, there's like 3 or 4 sets of bones here. What was it? Gao grabs some femurs as he goes.
And tosses them far away from the bodies just in case.
Separating them. All right. Skeleton prevention 101.
He makes sure to grab.
At least if it gets up, it has to hop over to get its femur.
Yeah, Frey's like too distracted by what he's doing and it's just trying to figure out what the goal here is.
Yeah, she's like
she's
scratching.
Just watching kind of like passively, just slightly amused.
If someone raises them as skeletons or objects, it's harder for them to walk.
She kind of laughs a little bit. Good thinking.
And I'm doing it with gloved hands, so if there's any mold or whatnot on them.
All right.
I will help with that then after he said that. Help.
You start scattering bones as well. All right, so you're moving through the cave when you enter into a new area. Are you trying to follow the trail at all? Or are you just kind of navigating with survival?
That would be Frey.
Frey.
Well, I guess if the group wanted to track this individual, then yes, we've followed the trail.
Okay.
It seemed like we wanted to, so I think I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I think follow the trail unless we see like a fucking pile of bones and avoid whatever killed them.
Right.
all right. Who has light sources?
Remy has light on his shield.
As does Arakel.
All right, let me just check if my torch... Yeah, okay, good. It is halved. All right, so Remy has the torch light, and Arapel has it as well.
Ooh, you were able to attach it to my token?
Yeah, I got some macros to just one button press attach light, so we don't have to do the torch juggling.
That's sweet.
So the cave kind of opens up ahead of you. Judging by the footprints, you think whatever this was went southeast, kind of this way. But to the southwest, you think you see more bones down here in the darkness.
Bones!
Do you want to check out the bones, Remy?
You know Remy does like a good pile of bones.
Well,
I do.
Okay, I know that now.
Well, Remy already crawled through the Crypt of Bones to find that magical treasure. Frey, remember?
Oh. Frey does not remember that, but
no, Frey does not. Bones.
So there's a lot of bones here. It looks like several groups of individuals may have been laid here to rest. Unfortunately, not given the proper burial rites that one should be given. Most of them have nothing on them, but you do notice a little bit further back, one of the Shadow Elf bone clusters is armored. And the armor looks like it's in decent condition, surprisingly.
What race was the gentleman who came down here?
From what Quinn said, he was tiefling.
Do we see horns next to the body? Next to the skeleton corpse?
No, it just looks like a normal set of bones.
What kind of
probably another Shadow Elf set. It is studded leather.
Ooh.
And as you get closer with the light, as the light touches it, an insignia shines on it. Does anyone have history?
Yes.
Beep boop boop.
Much better than myself. Let me regale you all with the details of this emblem.
You recognize this symbol as a symbol that the paladins of the Raven Queen's Church often wore into battle.
Excessive description for the script.
A bit odd to you that it would be on a set of studded leather armor, as paladins were often known for wearing much heavier armors.
Yeah, that is interesting. He would loquaciously share what he knows.
Arapel, as you get closer to it, you hear footsteps in the shadows, some ways away.
In which direction?
Did you see where I pinged?
Oh, I see it now, yeah. Except that it moved me, so all I see is rock, and I don't know which direction it is from me.
Oh, it went
southeast.
It's southeast.
Yeah.
Okay. I detect movement in this direction, and he points that way.
If everyone gets together in a small cluster, I can turn us into another pile of stalactites. Damn it, mites! Stalagmites.
I want to quickly.
Anything.
Do we have to do the rhyme for you again?
Just kidding.
I did it in my head, and I still got it wrong.
I'm trying.
I want to quickly try to get that studded leather.
Bullets arm off.
I think we're. Yeah, but I think we're crowded around it. The idea is that we're going to hide it with us. We're going to hide all of us.
All right. So Remy does a quick chant, summoning his illusion of... Or what? Sorry.
15-foot cube, sorry. And I'm adding us all as an extension to the stalagmites.
So the illusion kind of wraps around you as Remy gestures.
And Frey would say, cover the lights.
I will dismiss my light, yeah.
Yeah, dismiss mine as well.
Okay.
And Frey's just keeping, a really close eye out on this.
And Remy also has night vision. Or, dark vision.
I have my familiar quietly go up ahead, staying to the wall, see what they can see with their dark vision.
Nice.
And
it's a raven, right?
No, pseudo dragon.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. That's cool.
And they're invisible, right?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and pull your pseudo dragon on.
Apologies, I was mixing you up with a character that joined at the same time as you in one of my other games.
I do not see where the token is. I've already got the thing pulled up, but
it's so if you click and drag it from the journal onto the map over here where you are, it'll put a token down.
I don't know if it matters, Lou, but I can still see Darian's token after you removed my light.
Darian?
Yeah. Normally I can only see my own when there's no light source.
Oh, he is there. No, you shouldn't see him.
Yeah.
All right, so there is a poof as you summon your pseudo dragon from his plane, his little demi plane. I assume you're going to look through his eyes.
Yep.
All right, so I'll control them for you.
Okay.
So he kind of flutters ahead invisibly. Is he trying to be stealthy?
Yes, he's invisible, and it's caution. It's all about cautious and information.
All right, give me a stealth check. So just on your dragon sheet, roll dexterity if he doesn't have a stealth. I think they actually are trained in stealth, though, if I remember correctly.
I'm reading through wisdom perception. Oh, it doesn't say stealth, so give me a second here.
Yeah, if there's no stealth, then it's just dex then. Yeah, I don't see it either. Just perception. Oh, wait, it does it says stealth +4. So if you click on stealth and under the skills.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I missed that. I'm clicking, but it's not doing anything. It's giving me the finger, so I can touch it, but...
Weird. Let me try. It
says add roll to microbar.
It's giving you the finger, huh?
Well, I was able to get it to work. So he's being pretty stealthy as he flutters through the dark. And you can you see through his token right now?
Yes, I need to see how far.
Okay.
Because I can see what's on the screen, but I don't know if my character would.
I think it's 100
I
feet
can't
unless you
see what's
have
on the
like a
screen.
fancy, if you have something extra fancy. But normal familiars is 100 feet.
Oh
That's
wait,
why I'm
where did you pull your pseudo dragon from? Are there two of them or something? Oh yeah, there are two of them. That's why. All right. I have a second pseudo dragon. I'm going to delete it. All right, so this is yours.
That doesn't say anything.
Okay, I got it now.
I'm not seeing anything beyond the 100 feet. I believe it's longer, but merde.
So you think
I'm
you
sorry, I
see?
didn't mean that his vision is 100 feet. I meant that he has to be within 100 feet of you for you to look through his senses.
Or at
Yeah,
least
His
communications.
which he
Yeah.
still is.
Gotcha.
You
Yeah,
think
cool,
you
cool.
hear something over here? There's movement. Do you want to get closer?
No, have him get somewhere that he can hide.
Oh, well,
And
he's invisible, so he's stealthing right now. He's kind of fluttering quietly.
go higher, I guess, to see if he can get an angle from there.
All right, so fly up higher and try to get closer.
Not too much closer, and make sure there's nothing above his head.
All right, so as you get a little bit closer, flying near these stalactites here, you start to see something in the darkness. It kind of turns towards your direction, or the direction of the fluttering. And it just looks around with a with the kind of a dead look on its face.
Hungry eyes.
Then it starts shuffling back into the darkness over here.
I tell people quietly, zombie. Ways off. I'm gonna have him go north a bit to come back to us. So just see if there's anything that along this same wall that we're covering against. Yeah.
Okay, so he quietly flutters around, then heads back to the group.
Okay, so it looks like if we go down a little bit towards the, in fact, it's almost directly across from the wall that we can see south of us, with, and a little bit south from there, there's zombies. Or at least one zombie.
Do you think if we all looked like zombies, that they would think that we're zombies and they would just let us walk by?
Would we
I
smell like zombies?
That's what I would worry about. Is their, I don't know their senses.
How smart are zombies?
Not that smart.
Religion might tell you more about zombies.
All right, that was a legit. Like Ray was asking.
Zombies are one of the basic abominations to the Raven Queen. They are not very smart. The danger is they're really hard to put down, and a large group of them can quickly overwhelm if you're not careful, because they take some extra work to actually die.
So if we think that we just came through as like another arms out zombie group,
Shaun of the
then we
Dead
could.
this.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm asking you. Can we do that?
You can certainly try.
I love that. I love that.
Stop saying the Z word.
Do you guys wanna? Do you guys want to Shaun of the Dead list with me?
Stop saying the Z word.
Does everyone want to be a really fucked up, de-jawed, toothless, straggly-haired zombie?
I don't think it'll work, but we can try it.
I'll pass. I'll stay. I'll watch you guys.
I think it's all or nothing. So yeah.
Or I can go out
won't-
there and be a meat puppet for them to go to, and then I can drag them back to a spot that you guys have ready for a trap.
I'm also a fan of meat puppet.
You suddenly see a creature wandering north. I need initiative rolls.
Oh shit.
We are hidden in an illusion.
I know.
Yeah, he
It's
smells
just
us.
wandering over this way. I mean, you might not
Oh.
attack it. I just thought I'd get initiative rolls
Okay.
in
Got
case
ya.
someone wanted to. You don't know if it actually sees you. It's just wandering. It may have heard whispers or
Boing, boing.
something, but probably not. These things don't seem very perceptive.
Sorry, it used my roll for the pseudo dragon for some reason.
The dragon's ready. Well, familiars get their own rolls anyway.
Yeah,
Alright.
but basically I'm keeping mine inactive.
So Freyner,
There we go.
or Frey, you would see this zombie wandering north. It kind of, I don't know, you can see 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
So it kind of is coming in at the edge of your vision in the darkness, kind of growling and moving in this way. Do you want to do something?
I can kind of see the token of it. It looks
I
bigger
c-
than a normal zombie. She would whisper.
I also can't see in the dark right now, and I should have 60 feet of dark vision.
What's giving you dark vision?
The goggles
Glasses.
from concert.
Yeah, sure. How
Goggles
about
on
now?
the- Yeah, thank you.
So
Although
Frey,
it's weird. Why does everyone? Oh, I guess everyone's underneath. No, everyone's still kind of. Why is everyone blurred out? They're all like.
that's just the effect of the dark vision. It makes it harder to see.
Gotcha.
I do. Do I get the sense that it is coming at us, like it sees us or senses us? I guess?
You don't know. It's just kind of shambling in this direction. You don't know if it actually sees you.
Okay. I think I'm going to wait.
Okay, so maybe take the dodge action or
Yes.
ready. All right.
Yes.
So are you readying or taking the dodge action?
I am. Actually, I will ready. I'll ready a javelin.
Okay, so you grab a javelin in your hand.
Yeah.
Your knuckles whiten as you're
Well,
getting ready to
I'll
throw
throw
it.
it if things kind of jump into action in any way.
Okay, so if it like attacks one of your people,
Yeah, if our position is revealed.
Darian.
I also want to ready an action with my arrow.
All right. Do you you use a bow, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you carefully slip your bow off your shoulder and knock an arrow in it, readying to shoot. Arapel.
I will hear a bowstring tensing and kind of like somehow like maybe realize that Frey is like crouched and poised but holding back. So I'm going to hold an action to cast light on my shield if I believe I hear sounds that combat has been engaged.
All right.
Because
So
I cannot see anything.
pseudo dragon is just gonna chill because it doesn't have commands yet. Remy.
Didn't the thing go before me? Wasn't it supposed to go?
What?
It's pseudo.
That little creature.
Yeah, it's kind of hiding right now. It doesn't have
That's
any.
the pseudo dragon.
Yeah, it hasn't had any commands yet.
Oh, that's the pseudo dragon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, I can't see.
That's not the target. Please do not target.
Beep, beep, beep,
I
beep.
thought it was.
Oh God, zombie.
The only thing I can barely
Tiny
see
flying
out,
zombie.
I can't see the other thing. I'm going to ready an action of Eldritch Blast to where if we are attacked or my associates attack, I will follow up with an attack.
All right. So just because I don't want to be a jerk, if you ready a spell,
Oh no, concentration,
Yep,
concentration. No, I take the dodge. I take the dodge action.
you're like, oh yeah, dodge. All right.
I
So
always forget that's concentration. Yeah, thank you.
yeah. So this thing shambles forward through the darkness. It looks in the direction of the stalagmite and kind of shambles a little bit closer. You get the
Oh,
feeling
it is just a regular zombie. I thought it was
maybe it hears or senses you, and somehow you're not sure. You don't think it sees you. It's not like full on coming at anyone, but it's coming towards like where it might hear the party because you guys aren't stealthing right now.
We are stealthing. We're hiding. We're hiding.
Well, you have to use the stealth action, or else like you might be making some noise in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm making some noise. Boom, boom.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
so Gao
Okay.
steps out of the stalagmite, and the zombie goes.
And then Gao targets him. If I can't seem to be able to target the... I'm left-clicking and right-clicking the token, but...
Yeah, I can't target him either.
The zombie?
Yeah, it's not letting me.
Oh, well, no, you can't click on the zombie. What are you trying to do to him?
Eldritch Blast.
Oh, yeah, so then you just use your Eldritch Blast macro. So Gao chants summoning Eldritch Energy.
That would that trigger my? Because I said like it would. Yeah, it would like detect.
Yeah, so
that would definitely make it.
At this point, as he's doing this, you can all spend reactions to do your thing.
Okay.
So let them resolve their stuff, Gao, because they were ready. And then I'll
then ignore my shot then.
All right, yeah, 23 strikes it. Arrgh, as a javelin is now sticking out of it.
Discount the rage. I forgot to undo my macro for that modifier, so it's no rage.
He takes 7 damage. Remy well, no, you couldn't ready, remember, Remy? Because you were holding the spell. That's a crit.
Nice.
So an arrow is the javelin sticking out of its chest, an arrow just goes right through its eye. So go ahead and roll a sneak attack and short bow with crit.
Gotcha.
Rogue crit. Uh, 61, yeah. That. So the arrow just goes right through its head, and it kind of shakes a bit, falling to the ground. Then Gao, I don't know, just kind of probably puts his magic away, right? Yeah, Gao, as you come out to blast it, he goes, blah, and suddenly like all these arrows and javelins come out of the stalagmites, and it goes, blah, and it just is completely impaled, falling over dead.
Good job, Gao.
I'm going to take...
You would now hear some growls from deeper within the cave.
Ooh. More of them. Okay.
Then we're out of initiative for now.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do?
Leroy Jenkins! No, I'm kidding.
I'm moving up here. I'm going to have my pseudo-dragon move up.
Okay.
And we've got a choke point here of some sort, so why don't we use it?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to have my pseudo-dragon go scout again.
Okay.
I'll cast light on my shield again. I think, stealth is kind of bunk now.
Is that skeleton still there?
What skeleton?
The one with the armor on it.
Oh
yeah, no, it's still there. Darian, you were probably able to get the armor off of it if you wanted.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, that's what you were doing during that time.
Yeah.
Oh no, you were shooting your bows.
Well, you grabbed the armor. It's fine.
Yeah.
Some fast looting.
Will you give me the light effect also for my shield?
Oh, wait, I thought I did, didn't I?
No, you gave me dark visions. Oh, sorry. I need both.
Alright, I'll give it to
Can I just
Arapel as
throw
well.
out a lantern? Yeah, I'll cancel the lantern.
Right.
Since we were in combat and it was like my reaction, I was going to do it that way.
Arapel, I stole your lantern.
I wondered why it kept jumping around. I was like, where did it go?
Right, so are you standing still while the Drake does some scouting again?
I am. I don't know what the rest of the party.
All right,
I'll hang here. I like the choke point idea.
Which way do you want to send it? I'll control it.
Okay, I had been slowly wrapping, just checking out each of the passageways through this cavern.
You want to go southwest southwest there?
Just a little bit, and then a little bit down the southeast, and then a little bit of the northeast.
All right, so as you get down here, you see a couple of more skeletons off to the side here, and it looks like a small chest near them.
I withhold that information until we make sure that we have our backs covered. If we can go to the southeast now.
Okay, so you fly back up this way.
And the skeletons were not moving, correct?
That is correct. So you still see the zombie over here in the darkness. It doesn't seem to notice you. Give me another stealth check, though, just to be sure. I don't think he's going to see you, but...
You're going to have to roll the stealth check because the macros aren't set up.
Oh, why is it not letting you do that? That's weird. Just you can just give me a D20
no,
roll.
wait, it just did. Okay.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, that's sexy.
So the zombie might kind of look in the direction, kind of shamble over this way.
I'm going to hit it with Eldritch Blast from here.
I don't know.
It's 105 feet.
I don't know if you could see it. I guess you could make a shot with disadvantage because you know kind of where it is from your familiar. So you let go of your familiar and just throw some blasts into the darkness.
Yes, I cast Magic Missile into the darkness.
I get it.
Thank you.
All right, I'll give you 3 blasts at disadvantage. So 11, 17, both of those would hit. And 18 would strike as well. So you strike it 3 times.
You said disadvantage, so that's 11, 17, and 14.
Yeah, those would all hit. Sorry. This thing is not very dodgy or armored. So you blast it 3 times with some impressive Eldritch Blast work. Alright, so the third one triggers its Undead Fortitude. No, it would die. As its head just kind of explodes from the blast. What is your...
Look who's having all the fun now?
What is your Pseudo-Dragon's AC?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
13, natural armor.
So... what is its HP?
7. And I have the ability, since that's coming up, I'm going to, let's see, where is it?
Alright, so you suddenly...
the type of damage.
You would suddenly lose control of your familiar.
Ooh.
You're not sure what happened to it.
No.
I need to go check them out. There's a treasure chest to the south of us. There's some skeletons next to it. Don't know if they're animated or not. I'm going to go forward and check out my friend.
All right, before you do that, let me check something real quick. So as you're walking forward, you would hear chanting coming from up ahead somewhere.
You mentioned that to him? To the group?
Oh, you would all hear. You would all hear this.
Okay.
It's definitely spell casting.
So the last part of what I put in the thing was when the familiar takes damage, you can use your reaction to grant it resistance. So that's the part. We're out of initiative, but I can't move my character. Oh, that's why I can't move it. I don't have the arrow. Ha.
So that's fine.
If there is a creature within 60 feet of me that is casting a spell, in the process of casting a spell, oh, I guess I have to see him. I guess I can't see him.
So whatever the spell was, it completes because you hear the effects of magic happening. But yeah, you think the sound came from kind of where the familiar was, but you don't see anyone there.
I point to Remy. The treasure chest is down there next to two skeletons, but I want to look out for my familiar.
Treasure. Down here.
Down there is treasure.
So everyone freeze for a sec.
Freezing eye.
Just see if this thing is stealthy. Oh yeah, actually it's pretty stealthy. What's the highest passive perception?
I have 17.
Okay.
Is anyone higher?
I don't.
So everything is unnervingly quiet for a moment as you're moving through the cave, looking around.
Oh no.
Oh no, we're all lined up.
Suddenly, seemingly out of nowhere, a
Fireball.
creature. You hear chanting again, as if it's really close, though you still don't see anything. And unfortunately, since you cannot see it, I don't think you could do anything to counter it, right?
You are correct. At least for Gal. I don't know anybody else.
When you say it sounds like it's near us, what do you mean?
You hear a chanting coming from, like, right over here somewhere.
I get dust off the ground and throw it in that general direction.
Alright, so as you're doing that...
Can I use a bonus action?
What do you want to do?
I want to Misty Step the fuck away from these hoes. I want to go over here.
All right, sure. Let's do some initiatives. Let's see how it rolls compared to you all. Whatever it is. Bum bum bum.
Ooh, baby.
Remy was ready.
He's like, I'm out.
That's a natural one right there.
Oh, damn, but a 10.2 on the initiative plus.
Yeah.
That's really high.
Yeah.
Alright, so I think I have everyone.
So your nat 1 is better than Arabelle. Arabelle rolled a 6 and your nat 1 is better.
Alright, so Remy, you would go first. Hearing this chanting, you're going to cast Misty Step as a bonus action.
So I hear this chanting, so this chanting is currently still going on?
Yeah, you think something's about to happen, but you go first before the spell goes off.
Can I hear it from over here?
Somewhere in this direction.
In which direction?
Like over here somewhere. You don't see where I'm pinging?
No.
Oh,
it was.
I see, because I'm in. Okay, over here.
Towards
okay.
Gal. Yeah.
And Gal, you don't see anything. Gal, Gal, do you see anything?
Nope.
There?
Gal's looking around nervously.
Invisible. Shoot. I don't know. I think I need to be able to.
Alright, what are you going to do? You said you were going to Misty Step, right?
Well, I was gonna Misty Step if I only had like one thing. Now that I have my entire turn to me, that like literally changes things. I'm gonna run. Fuck. Yeah. I'm gonna run. I can move through a friendly square and get to there with 30 feet.
Where'd you go?
In front of me,
I
by,
moved.
to the
I
right by
moved
one
30
square.
feet
Yeah.
from here to here. Okay. And you said I was hearing that in this general area over here?
Somewhere in front of you. This chanting.
Somewhere in front of me. Alright, I'm going to cast Thunder Wave.
Alright, so you cast Thunder Wave. Isn't that going to hit Gao as well?
He's standing in front
No,
of
I'm
me.
casting it in front. No, I cast it in front
Oh,
of me.
you're doing like a
The
wave
3 by
this
3
way.
in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 by 3.
That is a
There.
con save, right?
Did it not link to chat? Sorry. I meant to. There we go.
Alright, so you chant, throwing your hand forward as you rush in front of Gao. There is an explosion of sound that just is really loud.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Con save.
DC 17.
Yeah, let me see.
Oh, baby! Yeah, yeah, yeah!
Does he have resistance? I don't think so.
I've actually the
Alright.
ruling that I've always seen before, and this could be DM discretion, I'm not sure. The ruling that I've always seen is that the originating from you line means that you're at the center of the wave, but I'm not sure if that's canon or
Well,
the only thing I see about that is that it's going to create like you're going to be cutting squares in half and covering more. I've always heard it that you can choose any corner from the 5-foot square that you are in to be able to have it originate.
Yeah, that's how I originally
yeah,
read it.
it couldn't originate from you,
rule,
because
yeah.
if it originated from him, then he would get hit by it too. So I'm assuming he'd have to put it next to him. But
that's how I've always seen it too.
Yeah, the creature would.
Yeah, I was really surprised when I've seen two different DMs roll the other way, so that's fine. I've just
So the creature would take damage. Go ahead and roll your damage on this.
2d8. So I've never rolled.
Alright, so he takes 3 points of damage.
Wow.
And is pushed, right?
10 feet backwards, yeah. And has to take do a con save to maintain concentration, or maybe I don't know.
No, he didn't actually cast it yet. He's not concentrating. He was just like kind of mid casting. So you push the creature back
10 feet, and I want to kind of look for like if I see a landing. So I imagine he's like getting kicked off his feet and then probably landing. Like, can I get a general idea?
Yeah, you would see him slide a bit, and actually, yeah, he still has a stealth higher than any perception, so you don't actually get much in the way of sound from him. But you might see like some marks where he landed, so you think he's like right here. That's it for you?
I can't see where you're pinging when you do
that. You think he's like right here-ish. You think he was right in front of you when you cast
that? Right there?
Yeah.
Awesome. I say, look at that! Look, the skids on the ground! He's right there! And I point, and I just point at the space. And that... yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, you would hear shuffling from around the treasure chest. As you see the... Well, actually, you probably don't see because it's in the darkness over there.
Yeah, I can see anything.
It sounds like bones moving around somewhere to the southwest.
Oh, shit.
Take out the floor underneath them. It doesn't look very stable over there. By your feet, dear.
So the creature goes. He's gonna finish casting something as he appears, and you see a weird-looking.
He got pushed back 10 feet. He got pushed back 10 feet.
I hear you.
Oh, but he moved again. On his turn, he stepped forward. Yeah, he just stepped forward again because he gets a move on his turn. So I need saving throws as he does his spell, which is where is it? Oh, it's whispering again. Well, poop. Pause for dramatic suspense. Huh. So he shoots out a 30-foot cone of psychic energy, and I need wisdom saves from everyone.
Does Arapel's aura help with this?
Yes,
yes, which I think is just Freynier.
Okay.
I
so
have advantage because of psychic defenses.
So mine's 17.
Did you say 30 feet?
Yeah.
So Arapel and Darian don't have to make this.
Or
right?
wait, was it 30 feet? Yeah, it's 30 feet. So it would be... Yeah, so I think it would just be the three of you. Alright, so with advantage, that would make it.
Yeah. And with Arapel's aura, Frey made it. Oh, I think. I don't know actually what the DC was, but I got a 17.
The DC is 18.
Oh shit.
Oh,
okay.
shit.
Yikes! That is quite a DC. I'm afraid.
So
What?
Remy is just like, not in my mind.
So I think Frey and, well, Gal made it, but Frey, you were affected, feeling intense terror of this thing.
Just of that thing.
That is it for the creature. Oh, and I should probably give you a thing of what it looks like, since I don't think you've seen these. It is
this is the guy that we saw wandering around the dark a while ago.
Yeah, it's a strange three-headed creature wearing plate mail.
Yeah.
Brave Robin.
Yeah, I remember that guy, but
So
Never
that
caught back up to him.
true.
that is it for him. He does have a melee staff in his hand, and he has some other stuff as well. All right, so Freyner, what do you want to do?
Well,
I think
can't
you
move
have to
close.
run away from him.
Yeah, or I can't go closer to him.
You have to use your action to dash on his turn away from him. Here, I'll give you the spell again.
Oh, so it's not just
No, it's got some
Not just-
stuff.
Oh man, that's awful. Okay. I feel like I'm making a bad impression on my new group. Running away.
Don't worry.
You have to use your action to dash.
Okay. Well,
she's been rolling all tough and looking all like fearless and doing all the good, and then all of a sudden she sees this thing with 3 heads and
She's
just
like
screams in terror.
Nope.
And
She's
around
like
and runs.
very placid and like in everything, like until now. So she's gonna, I guess. Well, I mean, luckily I'm.
So the only thing you have to do, you have to use your action to dash, If you can break line of sight from it at the end of your turn, you get a saving throw.
Okay. Well, I hear things moving this way, and I'm not afraid of them, so I want to go towards them anyway.
Okay.
But so it's like, so I have the ability to spend a key point to dash as a bonus action, but I don't know if
you
specific
have
I
to use your
my
action to
Yeah,
dash.
yeah.
So you can
Okay,
do
so
a double dash if you want, but your action has to be used for a dash.
I don't want to double dash. Okay, this changes my whole plan. I'm just going to dash towards these things, but I don't want to go over
Creepy,
these,
creepy.
I don't want to go over this rock if it looks unstable.
You can use a bonus action to do a survival check.
Okay, so that was what, 5, 10, 15. Okay. Yeah, once I get here, I will do a survival check on that. Not very good, so I'm just gonna keep running.
That looks fine.
Shit. All right. Another 15. So that's 30, but I still have. Oh my gosh.
The ground
I have
cracks a
55
bit.
movement speed, so I could literally just dash right off this map. Do I have to use the entire movement?
You would have to use that dash worth of movement. You don't have to use your move action to keep moving.
Oh, okay.
But
so
you have to dash
30.
with your...
Okay, here we go.
And if you can break line of sight, you get a saving throw.
Oh, did I break line? Oh,
no, you wouldn't.
Okay.
You'd have to get back here or something.
Yeah. Okay. This is embarrassing, guys. This is so embarrassing. So what I've got 30, so that's 50.
Freyner just goes, rushing off into the darkness.
I wouldn't scream. Give me some dignity, all right? I would not scream.
Creepy. All right, I don't know. Whatever Freyner would sound like if she was scared of something. Maybe
Attack to the rear.
She's a very composed, frightened person. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, so now she's facing off with these skeletons over here.
Yep.
So I used my action and my bonus action. So that's it. But have I broken line of sight?
You have not. No, you can still see him.
How can I still see him?
So these are difficult terrain, but they are not walls. So you would have the walls are represented by the dark. So you'd have to get back here.
This sucks. All right.
So at the end of your turn, one of these skulls looks at Remy and goes, "Death!" as he is going to swing his bone staff at you. As a legendary.
Keep your bone staff to yourself.
Bone staff.
Bone staff.
28.
Excuse you? I'm gonna use my reaction and I'm gonna cast. I think I can do Silvery Barbs on an attack roll, and if I can.
I think you can.
Yeah, I definitely can. I am using that shit as my reaction. I'm burning my reaction. You need to re-roll.
All right, who are you giving advantage to?
Myself.
Okay, so go ahead and mark yourself as using a reaction, and he will roll again.
What is the is it a plus or what is it for?
Yeah, I mean you could use the yeah, that's fine. You could use that. All right, so he will roll again. Bone staff, 17.
That does not hit.
So you jump out of the way. Darian, as Freyner's turn ends, it is your turn.
Okay. I will, with my bow still in hand, I will use steady aim.
Okay.
And I will shoot. Wait, will I hit Gao and Remy?
They are giving him cover. It depends on what you roll. So he has medium cover. You might hit Gao. Gao would be the one you'd be hitting if you rolled high but not high enough to hit him.
I've already used it. Sorry, gal.
Oh, no,
shit.
no. So you
Oh.
don't even have to worry about it as your arrow just flies off somewhere into the cave.
Oh, okay, good. Okay.
Anything else?
I can use my cunning action, right?
Yes,
right?
you still have your bonus. Well, no, you used your bonus action to do steady aim. So
is cunning action separate from my bonus action?
Cunning action uses your bonus action to do things.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Then never mind.
You have your movement.
You do well no, because you
right.
already used steady aim, so you can't move.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, I'm done.
All right. So at the end of your turn, the creepy bone thing did not like that. It suddenly goes, just kind of swooshes through the air and moves too quick for any oppies on it. The skeletons go. So as they're getting up, they're looking over at Frainer. One of them pulls out its short bow and is going to shoot at you.
Oh.
Actually, I think they're all going to do this.
Can I use my reaction to, if one hits, which that doesn't?
You certainly can. I'll make the rolls, though. Second one takes a shot at you. Pew! Nope. Third one. Pew! 16.
I will catch that one.
Shot. So you use your reaction to catch the arrow.
Yeah.
Looking like a badass.
Does it reduce?
Oh yeah. So
if
that
it reduces it to 0, I can throw it back.
Let's see. So it would have dealt 4. So it's probably reduced to 0.
Yeah. Okay. Oh shoot. I didn't make my macro for that yet because I had to redo my sheet. But
it's all in the reflexes.
Okay.
I think I just have to make.
Do you want to spend a key point to throw it back at him?
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Rainier Burton. Who? Me.
All right. So you make
not sure what kind of attack that is.
Monk attack. So it's like your unarmed attack.
Oh, great. Okay.
13 would just hit him. So I think it does. I think it does the missile counts as a monk weapon. Yeah, I think you could just use your monk damage.
Okay.
All right, so he takes.
Would be piercing though, but yeah.
Oh, why would it be piercing?
If it's the arrow.
Oh yeah, because that's true. The type does change. All right, so he takes 5 points of piercing as the arrow flies back at him, cracking some bones. The next one's going to fire at you. Pew! 14, I assume, would miss.
Yeah, that misses.
And the last one, pew! Nope, that would miss as well. So a bunch of arrows come flying at you, but you dodge most of them, grabbing one and hurling it back. And that is it for them. At the end of their turn, this guy is going to use another staff attack on Arapel.
Decaf.
Nope.
Decaf.
He completely misses you. Bone staff. Okay, Gao, what are you going to do?
I'm going to cast Reluzium's Psychic Lance.
Okay.
Raw.
All right. So you use the Psychic Lance. He has to make a
from your forehead.
save, right?
Sorry, I thought I was rolling to hit. Yeah, you. I read that wrong. Yes.
Holy moly!
So you point at him, letting loose the lance of psychic energy. So that is an int save. 16
misses. by one.
He decides he makes it anyway.
Let's wear them down.
So he makes the save because he's a dirty cheater.
Yep.
And does he take half or anything?
I'm trying to roll it. On a successful
Half as
save,
much.
they
Okay.
take half as much damage and is not incapacitated.
So he takes 17 psychic as he is affected by some of the psychic energy. He looks very unhappy at you.
Hi. And
Anything
that's
else?
no. I'm gonna be here and be a meat shield for Remy if that dude comes back with his bone staff.
Meat shield for Remy. Alright, so at the end of your turn, it's going to use another attack to try to hit Arapel.
Rude.
Indeed.
Oh, 25.
Oh, that would hit.
Alright, so you get bopped with the bone staff for 8 bludgeoning and 8 necrotic. As you feel yourself slightly withered, taking some necrotic damage as well. Arapel, it's your turn.
I'm going to move down a little bit here, and I think I'm going to, as Darian prepares to draw his bow again, Arapel reaches out and touches the bow and infuses it with, let's do fire.
Nice.
And, oh shoot, my macro to expend the use of chromatic fusion is not working. Every time I get them working, Lou, they stop working the next game. Anyway, all right, and so that's my chromatic infusion. Let me subtract it myself here.
All right, so you spend the thing. Yeah, I'm not sure
And
why
then,
it keeps breaking for you. That's weird.
Yeah, I get them working, and then they don't work like a week later or 2 weeks later. So, all right, so that was 15, 20, and I'm going to cast Crusader's Mantle. Yeah.
All right, you cast Crusader's Mantle. Anything else?
That is my turn. I will put up the aura here in a moment.
All right, Remy. He does not seem to do anything at the end of Arapel's turn. As you walk around
It's
him.
just like, why is this little robot dancing around me after I smacked him
Beep,
good?
boop, beep. Where's the off button?
Remy moves 5 feet northward, and then he is going to cast. He will quick cast, spending 2 sorcery points from 10 down to 8. Tasha's Mind Whip. DC 17.
Alright, so you send a Mind Whip over at him. He will try to do a save on that. So that's int again. 14 would fail.
So you take 10 psychic damage, you can't take reactions, and on your next turn you have to choose whether you move, get an action, or a bonus action only.
Alright, so he takes the 10 psychic. Anything else?
Yes. He will use his action to cast 3 Eldritch Bliggity Blasts. The first of which is going to have advantage because of my previous silvery barbs.
Okay. And he has to make an intelligence or a con save. Freyner, you are no longer feared.
And hold on.
So
okay. I didn't realize he was concentrating.
Two of those would hit. The 17 misses.
Okay.
So he takes 18 points of
18.
damage. Pew pew.
Plus 4 thunder damage.
So 22. All right. Anything else?
No, that is the end of my turn.
All right. So at the end of your turn, he's going to move back 30 feet to here. And on his turn...
That's all he gets. He only gets his movement.
That was a legendary. But on his...
The spell. The effects of the spell.
Yeah, but he didn't use... That wasn't on his turn. That was on Remy's turn. At the end, he moved. That was his legendary. So on his turn, he can do only one thing. He is going to...
That's 2 legendary actions down, though. Right?
Well, now he's back. Now he's back to
yeah.
full. Yeah, he gets him back on his turn.
But it's a save that's down.
Yeah. He's got 2 more legendary resistances. Assuming you knew what those were. So what's he gonna do?
Die, Mr. Powers.
Not yet.
Mm-hmm.
Not yet. He is gonna... Yeah, he'll try it. He is gonna start casting something. Is anyone doing anything?
He's not within 30 feet of me, and I can't see him, so I guess I'm not doing anything. I mean, he might be within 30 feet of me, but I can't see him.
I don't think I can do anything.
He is within... well, he's 35 feet from you, Arapel.
Yeah.
All right. So,
wait, counterspell is 60 feet.
Yes.
Right, but you have to be able to see him.
Yeah, I think. When you see a creature within 60 feet of you, that's no spell. Yeah.
So you would hear the chanting in the darkness again. Wow, wow, wow. And he casts something. I need some con saves from, let's see, all 4 of you.
Roger.
As a large cone of cold pierces through the area.
No. He'll kill every one of us. Dun, 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 dun.
You sing Flash Gordon?
Yeah.
Nice. Now I feel old. Darian and Gao, you failed, unfortunately.
Yep.
So you take 38. The rest of you would take 19.
Damn.
Remy uses his reaction to cast Absorb Elements.
Okay, so Remy would take 9? Yeah, 9 points of cold damage.
Yeah.
That is it for his turn. Frayner.
I'm gonna run at him. I don't see him, but I saw him go this way. Going to.
You probably saw him. Well, I don't know how far your sight is, but he was near Arapel, and then he backed off.
Yeah, I
kind
have
of
60 feet of
northwest.
dark vision, but I can't currently see him. So,
What's the damage type he's been inflicting on us? Necrotic and
that was cold, but yeah, he was hitting you
cold.
with necrotic and bludgeoning.
Can I? Is it too late for me to react to that? Sorry, I was
Yeah,
just
at this
looking
point.
at the types. Okay, I was looking at the types to see if there's anything that applied, but I thought it was necrotic, so I was like, oh, I guess it doesn't apply. But a cold, I probably could have done.
okay.
Oh, for the cone of cold? Yeah, if you're doing it for the cone of cold, sure. If you want to use
All right,
your spell,
I would like
that's
to
fine.
use my reactive resistance.
All right, go ahead and link that.
And again, my thing isn't subtracting automatically, so I will subtract it manually. So then instead of 19, I would take 9. Right?
No, you would take. Well, did you? You made the saving throw, so yeah, you take 9, and you use your reaction. You and Remy both used your reaction.
Oh, did I only take 9?
If you made the saving throw, then yeah, you would have taken
Gosh,
9
now I'm
instead
not
of.
even sure. Did I subtract 9 or I don't even know. I don't even know what I subtracted from my. Okay, I don't know.
All right. Well, why don't we just
If I
say?
only took 9, then I won't use my reactive resistance. Never mind.
Well, no, you would have taken 19. If you use your reactive resistance, you take 9.
Oh, okay, then yeah, I'll do that. Okay.
Okay. So Frayner, you ran up there.
Yeah. So that was my movement. I am going to. Well, I guess she would probably be pretty. Yeah. She would kind of growl something in Draconic, and her her hands, some like kind of spectral claws, like taloned claws, will kind of extend from her fingers,
Okay.
and she's going to make um, a series of attacks on this guy. So,
Did you have enough movement to get up here?
yeah, I have 55 movement.
So
Because I have,
you started
yeah,
down here, right?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't know which was. So I went like in a straight line.
Oh, you ran through the difficult terrain?
Yeah.
So
So
if
I
you
might
did
be able
that,
to
this would have
be able
been
to get there.
30, 40.
I was over here. I went like straight past Darien. Would that have been
Oh,
difficult terrain?
so that would have been 35, 45, 55. Yeah, you probably would have had to dash to get up there, because I was going to say you were pretty far away through all the
Where would
difficult terrain.
55 have been?
So you were here, I believe.
I think it was one for. I didn't have to. I did a straight line, so if that makes any difference.
You might have been slowed down with
55.
more
Yeah,
difficult
so
terrain.
if the shortest possible path, 55 would put you here.
Okay.
If you were like jumping over the rocks and trying to make your way through difficult terrain. Because anything, like if you ever see like rocks on the ground like this, that's going to be difficult terrain.
Okay. Well, I will use my bonus action to dash, and I won't rage, but I will. So no claws. Retcon that.
Yeah. So you take some time getting over the rocks, rushing up to him.
Okay. And then sorry, I just have to like reset my plan here. So I will just do some unarmed strikes. Actually, so I have 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Just for my action. So my first one, I'll do just an unarmed strike.
Oh, yeah. 25 would strike, doing 6 bludgeoning.
And I'm going to try to stunning strike, so I'll spend a key point to...
Is she in the aura?
She is in the aura.
What
so aura? I think you get extra damage. 2 radiant. Okay, so he takes another 2. And has to con save, right?
Yes, it needs a con save.
For the
15.
stun, 15. Okay.
Yeah. That is a key point for me. Is it? Yeah.
So you would roll a 6 and make it anyway.
Okay, well, at least he's using those up. Okay, so great, that's fine. My second attack, I will breathe some fire at it.
Nice.
It needs to make a 15 dex
save. All right, so you breathe some fire suddenly, probably catching him off guard. Huh?
Or take a measly 5 points of fire damage.
So dex. Well, he is burned as he takes another 5 points of damage. Anything else?
That I already used my bonus action, so I can't do any of my defensive stuff, unfortunately.
All right, so he is going to bop you with his bone staff. Bop. Ooh, 25.
Yep, that is.
You were bopped for 9 and 8 is 17 damage. 9 bludgeoning and 8 necrotic.
Sounds good.
All right.
This guy is really messing up my groove.
Darian.
Okay. Would I still be?
You
Do I
see her
know?
Ray run past you and then like sounds of punches.
Would I can't see him because of the darkness, but could I guess, get a sense of where he is, basically?
Yeah, you can hear him. So
Would
he
I-
is here.
Putting out the flames.
Okay. Would you say I'll be able to make an attack?
Yeah, it would just be at disadvantage.
What if I use steady aim?
Then it would be a wash. But you could not get sneak attack off that because you would have had disadvantage.
Okay. Well, then I'll move up then. Use my move action.
Okay.
And
Still all dark over there.
yeah, I still can't see. I thought that. Well, then I'll just use my bonus.
All right, so you make an attack at the shadows at disadvantage. Thunk. As you see Freyr moving around in the darkness. Note 14 is going to miss him. Is that it for you?
Was that with steady aim?
No, because he moved up.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
You would hear at the end of your turn, he is going to try to bop Frainer again. He says, "You should not have come here." Oh, jeez. What a terrible roll. All right, so you just kind of dodge back. All right, the skeletons go. So you hear movement from south. As Arapel, you probably see one of them kind of come into view there. He takes a shot at you. Bonk. Nope. Another one comes up. He's going to take a shot at you. Bonk. Oh, 20 versus AC?
Just hits, yeah.
Alright, so you kind of clunks you in the head for 3 damage.
Okay.
Although it does require a con save. Oh, well, you're fine. Another one comes up. Thunk. Nope. Another one comes. So he's still down in the shadows a bit, but you're still in range. Ooh, 23.
That hits.
Alright, so you take another 8 piercing. Another con save. Yeah, you're good. This guy is coming up. He's going to shoot. Dunk. Nope, he misses. And finally, number 6 comes up this way, and he's going to shoot. You would miss as well. All right. At the end of the skeleton's turn, he is going to... yeah, he'll take a swing at you, Freya. Oh, crit. So that would strike you.
Can I rebuke the violent?
Yeah, go ahead.
It doesn't mention that I have to see
didn't
him.
you use your reaction to do the thing? To lower your
Which
damage from the cone of cold?
Oh, yes. You're right, I did.
You and Remy both did.
Yeah, sorry
so
about
I don't think you can, unfortunately. So 6, 19, 33 damage, Frainer. As he gives you a nasty bop, and she is starting to look wounded. Gao, you're up.
I'm going to move up to... Let's see. Distance. Yeah, so I'm just going to move up to there.
Yep.
Can I see him? Oh, there he is.
I believe you can, yeah.
I can just see his outline. I'm going to hit him again with the Cyclic Lance.
Alright, so you chant using another 4th level spell as you hurl a psychic... Or 5th? Alright, 5th. Hurling your Psychic Lance. This is your Warlock spell level? Or spell slot? Okay. So he is going to try to int save. Oh, I think he made it that time.
Yes, he did. He did.
So he takes 18 damage.
32, but yeah. No, wait, 16.
Oh, 16? Oh, yeah, you're right.
If
16.
it's 32 psychic, then it's 16.
All right. He looks a bit wounded. He says, pathetic. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna move and get ready to engage the skeletons next round.
Okay.
And that's it. Yep.
All right. So, Arapel. What are you going to do? You got skeletons coming in. Oh, and Remy, you think you hear something coming from the cave behind you.
No!
From the southeast.
Guys, I think we might have company here really soon.
Let's all focus on Three Skulls. Cerberus there.
Cerberus skeleton man. Are you muted, Arapel? I haven't heard you.
Yeah, I guess I was. How does Freya look? Now that I can see her.
I think she's actually. You're not wounded yet, huh?
Yeah, I mean, as well, but
She's looking pretty tired from all the.
Well, I have medicine.
You can send her. Yeah. Oh, I started doing it so it was a bonus action for any type of knowledge thing. So medicine, if you want to learn the HP, would be a bonus action.
Oh, okay. Well, that's less valuable. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna bandage her either way, so I won't use my bonus action for that. Okay. I will use my action to bandage her, and
beep boop boop
boop.
So you spend a healing thing.
Oh, see, now that one worked. It minused both, but my other ones aren't working tonight. Anyway.
All right, so Frey, you would gain 20, feeling much better.
And it took me, I think, most of my movement to get there. I will move back towards the skellies that are coming in. I think I've only got 5 left. And then, where's my action?
I have a question. Was that healing that you did from the bandage from one of the stacks that you bought that you brought over from the Endium today?
I mean, no. Well, I mean, yeah. No, I had 15 charges left. I put 5 new healing kits in my chest of holding, but Arapel had 15 charges before, and those are actually in his component pile.
Yeah, I was just trying to see if maybe.
All right.
If the macros were coming from the compendium, because they're not. I built them. Yep. Yeah, and it doesn't look like I have a viable bonus action, so that's my turn.
All right. So from behind at the end of the round, some zombies come walking up.
In your head. Exactly. In your head.
Zombie. Hey, yep, exactly. All right, so they're coming in.
And can we pretend that the remix never, or the cover never happened? Sure. Only Dolores for me.
All right, Remy, what are you gonna do? There are zombies coming out of the darkness behind you.
Quail. Remy is going to quicken a fireball.
Okay.
Spending 2 sorcery points. 2 sorcery points, bringing me from 8 to 6, using Zekid and the fireball.
You're firebolting the skeleton?
Fireball!
Oh, fireball. Okay.
Uh,
Where are you going to place it?
Uh, uh, sorry, it's a 20-foot radius. Oops, stop highlighting. Oh god. I am placing it right.
All right.
Meow.
So as these zombies are walking up, you start chanting, Hadouken! And there's a large fiery explosion from where they are. So they have to make dex saves.
Oh, yes.
What's the DC? It's 16?
17.
Or 17?
I don't know what. Yeah, that's fine.
31 damage.
That's a pretty good roll.
So they are all... they all blow up.
Good.
And then he turns around and points one hand in the opposite direction, and he uses his action to release 3 Eldritch Blasts.
Alright, you send some Eldritch energy over that way. So the first one hit. Unfortunately, the 16 is going to hit Freyner. So Freyner is struck by your second one. Because her AC is 15 and she's providing cover, so 16 would be enough to hit her. Pew! And the 13 just flies off.
So I take 10 force?
No, he takes 10. Well, he takes 14. You would take 12.
Okay.
Alright.
And that is the end of my turn.
Alright. So at the end of your turn, he is going to use his last legendary to bop Freyner. Bop. Nope. Then, on his turn, he is going to try to cast a spell.
Counterspell.
Who's counterspelling?
I use my reaction. Oh.
I think
Arapel is.
It sounds like Arapel.
Are you close enough? Yeah, Arapel will counterspell, yeah.
Okay. So, Arapel, I need a caster check from you. Oh, what level are you counterspelling at?
Unfortunately, I'm a paladin, so here's the highest level I got. 3.
Yeah. So I need you to make a caster check.
What is that?
You roll a d20 and add your... what do paladins use? Wisdom?
Charisma.
Or charisma? Yeah, so you roll a d20 and add your charisma modifier.
Come on, 20.
And you have to beat the level of his spell plus 10 in DC.
Oh.
Nice.
15 is unfortunately not enough.
Meets it, doesn't beat it, right? So that means he casts it, like, what, 6th level?
Oh, no, he cast something much higher level.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
Can I also use my reaction now at this point to try and do the exact same thing?
You probably have higher stuff than me, too, huh?
Yes, though in the future you would both have to use it at the same time, because you wouldn't know if hers was going to work or not. But I'll let you do it. That's fine. So give me a caster check with charisma. I think he's casting it on you anyway, so it's probably good that you get to try to counterspell.
Yeah. Oh, man. I think... Oh. I mean, shit. Okay, I guess I'll... I'm just trying to decide whether I want to cast at a higher level. Sorry. So you did DC 15. which means it's 5 levels. I know I'm metagaming, which means it's a 5th level spell.
Yeah, but you would have an idea
So
of Arapel's power levels in character. So Remy might, by the fact that Arapel failed, might give Remy some idea of that the spell is outside of Arapel's,
All right, you guys, your Star Trek explanations.
I'm
Using
realistically.
the power level of
yeah,
Arapel's warp
No,
core
I wasn't being.
engines, we are able to
No,
calculate. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just giving you
I
shit.
was not being specific at all. I was saying, oh wow, Arapel
so
couldn't do it because
Klingons
shit.
on the
That's all.
starboard
I was
bow.
going for very vague.
Yeah, it's fine. So yeah, what level spell do you want? I mean, as a warlock. Well, I guess you're more sorcerer than warlock, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
way more. Only
So yeah,
2 in Warlock.
what level do you want to use? It's not going to matter unless you use the level of the spell he's casting.
Yeah, I know. That's why
Otherwise,
I was kind of like,
yeah.
I was thinking of casting at 5th level, but I don't know. That's a
So
big burn.
when you do the
I think I'm just gonna go ahead.
spellcaster check, if I had cast it, I don't have higher than 3rd level, but if I had cast it at 4, I still would have had to roll 1d20 plus my
Yeah,
charisma,
it's
right?
exactly the same. It's
Okay.
kind of weird.
Yeah,
Like it
I'm just
doesn't
gonna.
So
matter
yeah,
I'm just
unless
okay,
you
that's
meet
gonna.
it.
interesting. Yeah, that's
I'm just
interesting.
gonna cast it at 3rd level. I'm gonna
Okay.
cast it at 3rd level.
So you attempt to disrupt his magic.
And
Yeah.
Come on,
I.
25.
How? What do
Well,
I?
let me
Sorry.
cast my big spell. Come on.
Where do I click the roll? Sorry, it's
Uh,
10 plus the. Or I mean, do I
I
just
mean,
I
read
you
just
just
typed.
roll a d20 and add your
save it?
charisma modifier. It's fine. I don't know if you have a button for
I didn't use
caster
my phone.
checks.
12. Oh my God! Thank God. Plus 4. 16. Holy shit! I got it.
16 is not enough.
Oh my gosh. This dude
Are
just
you
got 2 spell
fucking
slots out
kidding
of
me?
us,
Finger of
and
death.
Oh
he
my
needs
God!
help.
It can spell quick. Oh my God! Quick. You send me a quick. And
Uh,
plus it spells.
Oh
It's
no.
a higher than a 6. I mean, I. Oh.
What's the spell?
this is
Finger of
bullshit.
death.
1, 2,
This
3,
is
4,
bullshit.
5, 6, 7. D. Wow.
Hold on. I need to make sure that I didn't fuck anything up. No, right? Yeah. Just.
Uh,
Plus 30.
yeah. He actually didn't roll very well,
Wait.
but
No. Wait. Hold on. You make an ability check using your spellcasting ability modifier. So shouldn't my spell attack bonus is 9, not
no, your
4.
ability modifier is just your the whatever
Isn't
ability
it?
score you use. Yeah, it
Oh.
doesn't include
Yeah.
proficiency. Which is why Jack of all
Otherwise,
trades is
Arapel might have made
awesome
it.
for counterspell because you would get your half your proficiency bonus to counterspell.
Mm.
But anyway,
That's bar. Is that a bard?
yeah, that's a bard thing. So yeah, Remy, give me a save, con save,
Come on, save.
con save. Oh well, look at
20.
that.
Oh,
So you, I think, is it half damage?
Yes.
Yeah, so you
That's
would take 24 damage from the draining
Okay.
finger of death.
And this is necrotic energy.
Yes.
Negative energy.
It's necrotic, yeah.
Necrotic. Yeah, I don't think I have anything that's necrotic.
So that is it for the Skull Lord. He gets his action stuff back. The zombies are dead.
Sorry. 24, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 24. Darian.
okay.
You just saw a blast of necrotic energy hit Remy. Kind of
Yeah.
went, ugh, and got a little withered by it.
Why did it skip over Freyr's turn?
Oh, did I skip Freyr?
Yeah, since we have
Weird.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe because I deleted the zombie. I don't know. Why did it do that? Freyr, what are you going to do?
Right.
Get him!
Well, problem is. Oh yeah. I can do this. No. Okay, I'm not. I am gonna rage. I wanted to try. I can't
Ah! All right, you're
do
raging.
that if I am raging. Okay, so I'm gonna now. Now she growls something in Draconic, and her spectral claws
Shh. Yep.
come out. So she will make 2 claw attacks on him, and then a third one as an additional claw attack, which is part of the feature with the specific claws.
All right, so you lunge at him, clawing with your
Oh,
spectral
and she is
claws.
raging because that is how she got the claws. So she's raging.
Oh,
Rolling
no,
misses.
that will claw against his plate armor, but not actually damage him. 18 will hit, though.
Okay.
Doing 12, 14, 17. Okay.
And then the third one as the
Third one.
yeah.
24. Oh, yeah, that'll hit as well.
Okay. And since
For
I used my bonus action to rage, I can't do any of my monk shit. So
14. He is looking very wounded.
okay.
As he
And
should.
I'm just making sure I can't do any monk shit. That's all. Yeah, it's all bonus actions. So okay.
How
Next.
is this?
Oh, I will move though because I don't want to get another shot in the back by Remy. So I'm gonna move around.
Right.
Okay, there
I
we go.
am sorry.
How is this possible? He's gonna bonk you. Bonk. 19.
Yeah, it hits.
Alright, you were bonked for 19 damage.
Well, actually, it'd be 4 bludgeoning, but then 11 necrotic. Raging now.
Yeah, 4 bludgeoning, so 15. Darian.
Kill him.
Hey, now that I can see him, I will use steady aim,
Now it's on. Alright,
and I will shoot my short bow at him.
so
Come on, Donkey Kong.
you get advantage taking aim. Oh, no. 1 and a 2. Ouch. He's 3 heads. He's freaking you out. You don't know what's going on. So yeah, you would fire like and it would fly past him. Anything else?
I don't think. No.
Don't worry. That means you're gonna roll like 620s in like 5 games from now.
No, it's
no.
my fault. It's my fault because I enchanted your weapon with the extra fire damage, and I've been waiting to roll it. That's why.
She actually cast curse. She whispered me she cast curse on you.
Damn it!
Why is this working?
What'd you do?
I keep.
You thought
hovering
Remy
my
was the
finger over
trickster.
button
It was
to roll
Arapel all the
fire
time.
damage.
This whole time.
All right.
Ultimate Destroyer.
He's playing straight man.
Yeah. Arapel's playing the long game. She's
I'm the mole.
like in 5 years from now, she just like puts on the Remy jester cap. All right, so the zombies are dead. The skeletons go. They see Arapel, but I think they're going to start shooting at Gao.
Yep.
So this one is going to short bow. 17? Nope.
19 is what you need.
Okay. This one steps closer. Boink. Nope. This one steps over here. Dunk. Nope. This one steps over here. Dunk. Ooh, that guy got you. So you get struck by an arrow from the side suddenly for 5 piercing.
Okay.
This guy, no, and this guy. Does they have like a little firing line here? No. All right, so they all take shots at you. You managed to dodge most of them. At the end of your turn, Frere, he's going to bop you again. Bop.
Dodge, duck, dive, duck, and
16.
dodge.
All right, so you take 2 bludgeon.
I'll take that damage.
I
I'll take
couldn't
that damage.
dodge because I had already taken. I would have used my.
Go ahead. Spend your reaction, Arapel.
Let me find. Where is it?
And do you take it instead of her?
I think it's can't find it. It's yes, I take it instead of her. It's Rebuke the Violence.
All right, go ahead and link that.
Not the whole thing.
There
right?
it is. It's my channel divinity, basically.
Oh, he gets to make a wisdom save, right?
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of my aura of protection, which she's not close enough for. So you're right. I'm not taking the damage, but I am going to try to deal the same amount of damage back to him. So yeah, sorry. You still take the damage, Frey. Sorry. I keep mixing up my reactions.
So you would take 17, Frey. And he must make... I don't think he's made any of his saving throws. Let's see. Oh, no, he made one. No... Well, 16? No?
Oh, gosh. I don't know what this character is. Give me a second. It's 16.
All right, so we just make it.
Damn it. I only get one channel divinity.
So he does take half, though. So he takes...
okay, well, that's something. I did something.
8 damage as he burns a little bit from your beep. I don't know, like maybe you shine like a little laser pointer at him as he's hitting her. He's like, what is this? Gal, what are you going to do?
Can you guess the spell?
Oh, you're going to do that again. All right.
It's my last one.
I mean, you are a warlock, so you have the brute force spells. All right, so another lance. Psychic energy is flying at him. He's like, not again.
Please roll under 17.
What was that? Int again. This is supposed to be his good save. Oh, yep, he made it. So that's 14 psychic. He is looking very wounded.
14, no. It'd be 11.
Isn't there +5 on that?
Oh, upcast 5. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I missed that.
Yeah.
14. Yeah, all right.
All right, so he is holding it together. He's going to bop Freyr again. Bop for 23. Oof, she's looking to beat up.
Oh, yeah, 23. Yeah.
Yeah, the bone staff. Arapel. He's like, whap, whap, whap. He's like Gandalf. Just, this old man's crazy. Pop, 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 pop.
It's like an old man beating with a cane.
You like, shall not, whatever.
Everyone's blasting him. He's like, no, this is all your fault. This is all your fault. He's like, I'm not even doing all of this.
Your generation.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Get off my cave lawn. All right, so Freyr, Arapel walks up from behind and picks him for 18. Pick. Non-magical pick?
It is. The radiant damage, I guess, would be magical.
Yeah, radiant would be normal.
Damn it, I forgot that my pick wasn't magical.
So he takes 3 points of damage as you pick him in the spine.
And I have... Oh, nice!
Yeah.
All right. So I think, how far did I move? I think I only moved like 5, right? Was I here?
As he goes down, these skeletons just fall to pieces.
Oh, good. Okay.
And the group is safe, at least for now. What do you want to do?
Thank God.
Treasure!
Really
I will
bad.
apologize to Darian for jinxing his bow.
I'm going to move to try to find my familiar.
I say we need a rest.
Yeah.
You think he
towards the treasure?
You think he killed your familiar? That's why you lost contact. He staffed him.
Yeah, no, I figured, but I was checking anyways.
Because I think when your familiar dies, he bone staff.
You feel you feel the absence, right? You know that he's dead, right?
Yeah. You would know that he had died.
The DM said I lost contact, not that.
Oh,
I didn't.
Yeah, I guess
Because of that wording, I wasn't sure.
Sorry, I should have been more clear. You probably would have known that he had died. I was just being like mysterious because everyone was like, "What's going on?" But yeah, you've probably summoned him before, so you'd probably have sensed that he was destroyed.
I put my hand on Gal's shoulder. I'm like, I'm sorry, man. I know he's your friend.
Yep. Let's go
Remy
see
just
about the
looks
treasure
over at you
chest.
sideways and says, "Was it the bone staff?"
Most likely.
Staff. You guys are all covered in frost
Did
right now because of
anyone
that cone of cold.
Did anyone else take significant damage from that thing? Is it just
I took
Uh,
38 damage.
I know.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
You see Freynier is like she's barely standing.
she took some hits from the bone staff. She's like, ugh,
Yeah.
Jesus, that old guy could fight. That old guy
That
put
thing
up
just-
fisticuffs.
Never gets old.
That thing
Never gets old.
could hit more in one round than I can, and I'm a monk.
See how fast he was going? He was swinging like 8 times in 6 seconds.
Why are we going anywhere right now?
Because there's a treasure chest that
Oh, I
members of the
see.
party are
I'm gonna
fixated
stay
on.
away from the treasure chest.
Remy
I'd
really likes treasure.
Okay.
Ooh, treasure.
Arapel actually has. Usually he's not interested in treasure, but he does have an interest in more powerful weaponry since he keeps failing you all with his stupid war pick.
Beep, beep,
Oh wait,
beep,
is that
beep,
it right
beep.
there? Is that it?
Yeah.
Remy points it out. He's like, "Hey, it's over here."
I rushed towards it.
I think
No.
Darian got hit, right?
You all took a bit of damage from that cone of cold.
I took like 30 damage, 34 damage.
Oh
that
yeah,
round,
you got hit
32
badly. Okay.
Remy's
got
a little
like 30.
frosty and withered from the
Frey's gonna
magics.
spend 50 points and heal a tiny little bit.
Okay.
How much? 22? Oh, that's great. Thank you.
19 for Darian and 22 for Remy.
Thank you.
I heal 8 hit points.
So the chest looks really old. History might tell you something about it.
And Gao's down a bit as well.
If you have background in the Shadowfell, like you grew up here, you have advantage on the spell or on the check.
20 for history.
So you think this is a very old chest. The markings on it would make you think it was once in the vaults of the Raven Queen Church. This was stolen a very long time ago.
I would share this with far too many words, far more words than are necessary.
And actually, when she says that, Gao, you would kind of recognize the significance of the chest as well. You think
Remy's
this was
just
in
gonna
the,
be like,
the
"Hold on,
vaults?
guys. Hold on, guys. How much you want to bet it's like another one of those fucking tablets that ain't worth shit? We got another fucking box with a piece of fucking hard dirt in it. All right."
Oh, the only person I can bandage is Chomsky. Oh my.
Wait, did you
yeah, I
bandage
guess we did do
everyone?
it.
One of the
Yeah,
Bandaged
I've
me.
pretty much, I just bandaged everyone. Well, I bandaged Frey during the battle, but everyone else I just bandaged, and yeah.
But didn't you?
I was thinking,
I feel like you only bandaged one person since you long rested, though, right? Or rested?
do you not see the stuff in the chat? So I did Frey during the battle, and I did the other 4 just in the last like couple minutes.
Oh, you just did that now. Okay. I didn't even see you do those rolls. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So Arapel walked... Okay, yeah, everyone's bar is a little higher. So Arapel walked around bandaging everyone. But yeah, what do you want to do about the chest?
I want to go up and open it, if everyone's okay with that.
Yeah, I was going to keep a watch,
Use
go back up
caution.
here and keep a watch out for
Oh,
bad
well,
guys.
can I look around it, like check for if it's rigged?
So the chest does look like it's locked. Give me a perception check if you're looking for
I will
traps.
intentionally put them both in my aura in case this thing explodes.
So you don't see anything. However, Arapel, you sort of remember that these chests have a natural defense on them, assuming it's never been opened.
Do I remember the nature of this defense?
Some kind of magical, like, curse or something.
Oh.
Yes. It is common for these types of chests to employ a magical defense
Remy runs
that may
away.
not be easily detected. I
Curse.
recommend extreme caution.
Is I ask her, is there a way to disarm it?
I do not myself have such skills, but yes, I'm sure there is a way. with enough time and investigation and skill. I don't know. Is that right though? I don't know.
So you didn't see anything with a 15. If there is a magical component, you might need to get someone with a better perception or maybe a dispel magic if it's just like on the
Frey,
chest in general.
You want me
Frey,
to
I do
look?
not recommend. Frey, I do not recommend touching it, but perhaps you can have a look at the blocking mechanism.
Hey,
Did you have a good
y'all,
perception?
Yes.
would you like me to look at it from with my special eyes?
Sure.
Yeah.
I move aside.
Is that Eldritch Sight?
Ghostly sight.
The warlock thing.
Ghostly Sight. Oh, I don't know. That one.
Give me a second here.
I don't recognize ghostly sight.
Oh,
What's that do?
no, it's from the grave.
Runekeeper.
Ghostly gaze.
Uh,
I used it once already.
Oh.
Not today, but
Yeah, before.
oh, so you can just see through it.
I'm looking at
But
the
it doesn't
contents.
necessarily show you the magical auras. It's like an X-ray vision, basically.
Yeah,
Right?
I can see the contents and see if it's worth the trouble.
So on the make me figure this out now. Hang on.
You see a dusty old tablet of the Raven Queen. Ain't worth shit. Get out of here.
Just bones in there.
Just a bunch of bones.
A bone staff.
Oh, speaking of, did we loot the stupid bone guy?
Oh no.
I don't think so yet.
So
the bone staff is still intact. Remy would use a bone staff.
It looks like there are a bunch of scrolls in there.
He's walking around with a wand of smiles in one hand and the bone staff in the other.
The bone staff.
There is a bunch of scrolls in there, along with a small, looks like silver ring.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So yeah,
it
that's
looks like
there.
it has the insignia of the Raven Queen on it.
Oh, the ring does?
Yeah.
Nice. That's some good vision.
Yeah. Well, you can just see through it, I think, right?
Yeah.
Do I think?
Oh, but it is dark inside. You probably wouldn't see that because you'd be at disadvantage with the darkness.
Oh,
in
the
there.
light wouldn't shine in.
Yeah, it wouldn't shine in there. So you would just see a silver ring. Spoilers.
You mentioned that Arapel has knowledge of these chests being protected with magical auras. Do I know if those types of auras involve any kind of like explosions or something that might damage the contents if triggered?
Usually the Raven Queen chests just put really nasty curses on people who aren't supposed to open them, and Gal runs away.
I'm going back on watch.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Darian, he did his thing for Darian.
Well, if anyone can dispel it, I can
here
lick
with
on
you to aid you in any type of.
For example,
magic.
you remember one curse that aged someone 50 years.
Oh no.
So Arapel probably tells this story in more detail than is necessary. He's, regurgitating knowledge as if it's fascinating and beneficial, but it's probably not encouraging you to mess with this chest.
But
Remy is genuinely gambling over the idea in his head of just.
I am.
He really likes the idea of a gamble.
I am. Does Gal tell us that there's a ring in there?
Scrolls and a ring. Silver ring.
So I guess he looks at the chest, runs away, and then says, scrolls in a ring.
Scrolls in a ring. I'm out of here.
So I asked Arapel, is there a possibility that the magic faded away and it's not cursed?
Boop, 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 boop. I am unable to detect the nature of any protection on this particular chest. I was merely relating possibilities that were routinely used on chests such as this one.
Okay.
I have no way. Well, I mean, actually, Arapel might be able to detect magic. Let me look here if he's got that prepared.
Arapel, do you have any
He does
knowledge
not.
in your databases of whether undead, say skeletons or something else, can be mind controlled or charmed?
Would that be religion, Lou?
Yeah, that'd be religion.
What do I know about this?
So from what you know, low-level undead are pretty much just immune to poison, but things like charm effects do still work on them. The only thing is that it kind of depends on the charm, because, like, I'm not sure if a skeleton could have something like a best friend. Well, charm person, I don't think would even work on them, right?
Charm monster is kind of what I was thinking.
So yeah, charm monster would probably work on them. Or like a dominate spell.
All right.
I could always just get a pet from one of these corners and we could just walk it over and have him open it.
I'm gonna Darian.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Darian's a really.
I don't think it's going anywhere. But yeah, sorry, Darian.
Saying he's very greedy, and he is gonna just say, well, not say, but he's gonna say, think, screw it, and get down and take out his thieves' tools and try to pick it.
Oh my, this is fun. I wanted to do that. Oh, good luck.
All right.
We'll see what you look like on the other side.
Yeah.
So, give me a thieves' tools check.
Too bad you didn't get a guidance from somebody or anything.
Yeah, I was looking to see if I had it. I was like, hey, do I have that? But that's right, Pallies don't really have much in the way of cantrips. I have a couple, but not like from my class.
If you click on thieves' tools, it should ask you.
But
it should ask you what ability you want to roll with it, and you choose dexterity. Oh, good roll. There is a click as the lock opens.
That's a really good modifier.
Mm-hmm.
You think the chest is unlocked.
You have a plus 15? Holy wow.
Expertise, I bet.
I really focused on the rogue stuff. I'm not good at anything else.
In that case, we're going to have you open all the doors and all the chests.
Yeah, doors are not a problem anymore. Holy shit.
That would be the best. So I hear a click and so then I can kind of remove it and just like
don't forget to inhale.
I stand back like thinking it's going to explode and something. I kind of like inch it open, really careful.
Alright, so
advances forward.
As you begin to open the chest, a dark miasma begins to flow from it.
I run.
You what?
I run.
At this point, it is a little too late. I need a con save as the cursive energies flow around you.
Even evasion?
This is a con save, not a dex save.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I heard cursive energy.
All right.
Holy moly.
Oh, no, that's +4.
Yeah, you're standing in her aura.
Oh, 14.
Still not great.
So, anything else? Anyone got anything? Okay. So, the dark energy swirls around you for a moment, and then dissipates.
Oh, God.
That's it? Nothing happened? Like, it just disappears, I'm just, like, looking around?
You
don't feel any different.
I'm going to walk up to him. I'm going to walk up to him and lay on hands for 5. Well, it's not 5 HP, it's 5... it might not help, but just in case, what's the other thing I could do?
Removing diseases.
Yeah, it's probably not that, but he's gonna try anyway, just in case.
Alright, so Darian would gain 5 health.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, I don't know if I choose to remove any diseases from him, then I don't know.
Well, you don't know if he's diseased, but you could try to remove a disease. If he's not diseased, it won't do anything.
That's what I was trying to do.
Okay.
I was just like, what do I have that I have no idea what just happened to him. So I'm doing what I have.
All
I'm
right.
not expecting it to happen.
You try to remove a disease, but it doesn't seem like he's diseased.
Okay.
I take off my hood and mask and I look at him. Do I look good?
Sorry.
Do I look all right?
You
You
look
look all right.
human.
He
I would
looks,
like to make a medicine check on
yeah,
this man.
you'd probably see he is a human now.
Wait, he's a human now?
Well, no, because I don't think anyone's
See that.
seen below his mask before. You may have assumed he was a
okay.
shadow elf.
Yeah.
So this is us seeing Dinjaro for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, am I okay? Everything look good? Sure. Give me a medicine check. That's fine.
Oh gosh, I'm so used to Betha who rolls like 30s on her med checks.
As far as you can tell, he seems fine.
All right.
I was like, Arapo, you worry too much. And I look into the box.
This is my prime directive. I am blah blah blah. He keeps going.
Remy forms a telepathic bond with him, and he just like yells in the back of your mind, "Who else is here?" Like, show yourself. And he's like literally like tossing your mind. Like if your mind was a room, he's like running around like tossing things. Like,
There's someone in here with you. Who's in here?
I take out my shorts. What the fuck?
Then he whispers,
What are
"Bone
you
staff."
Boom.
Wait, you're just trying to make Darian crazy?
They're back.
No, I'm like trying to see. I'm doing what I can do to check.
Who knows
and
what
I'm
Remy's
checking
doing?
his mind. I'm like, it's here. It's there.
Is anyone in here?
Wow.
Okay.
He's checking to see if there's anything else in his mind.
So yeah, it seems like you are all right. Did you want to open the chest?
Yeah, I'll open it for him.
All right. So you open it the rest of the way. You would see the scrolls in there, and of course the ring. Looks like there are 4 scrolls.
Well, first I check out the ring. I pick it up.
It is a very cool-looking silver ring with engravings on it, or etchings, I should say, for metal. One of which is the symbol of the Raven Queen, the holy symbol.
I turn to everyone
You're in
like
the back of your mind, like it's like right over your shoulder. What'd you get?
I turn to everyone. Well, since I picked it and I took on the risk, I kind of like flick it up like a coin, and
So that means that Freynia gets to have all the treasure from the skeleton bone daddy because she took the risk.
I don't want any of that.
I'm just saying your logic is faulty.
You guys can take the scrolls.
I understood that the entire party was in risk together, and that many of us were protecting each other to ensure victory.
Exactly.
I think he should have the ring, though. I mean,
We do not know what this ring is capable of or whether it should be worn. I suggest allowing Chomsky to examine it next time we have a chance to rest.
yeah.
Before
Yeah, I
it's
could
worn.
take a look at it, he says.
I'll
If
agree
it's
to that.
Treasure. If it's treasure you're interested, honestly, I can easily pay you off. It could be of more value to others, so let's see what we have. And of
Should
course,
we-
you
I
did
can agree.
risk your life.
Yeah, he can agree to that.
You would.
Arapel could have stood back. It might have exploded, but he stood close and was going to take the explosion too, just to give you +4 on the save.
You would hear a chuckling from the shadows, Gal.
Oh no.
Voices in the cave. Voices. As a very
Remy-
old-looking shadow elf walks out. He
Hello.
says,
Where is Gal?
Voices.
Remy is a stalagmite. Remy
He's-
is a stalagmite. He is a stalagmite.
East of me.
It's the stalagmite.
Please identify yourself.
Did we hear
He
this?
says, yeah, at this point you would probably hear the laughing and Gao kind of turn towards the newcomer and maybe demand to identify himself. He says, "You speak to Tanif. I serve the will of the Old Ones, even though they abandoned me. He says, "What is your business in this place?"
Searching for a friend and information.
He says, "You've killed the Guardian, so you must have some amount of power."
I got lucky.
He says, he points to Darien, and he says, "That one is marked. He is marked by the old magics. His life is forfeit."
What?
No.
You're crazy. How do you know this?
He shakes his
sure?
head and laughs a bit. "Come, let me show you the way in. Quickly, we should not tarry. There are dangers in this place." And he just starts walking.
Okay, there was some discussion.
Yeah,
about
like you.
I turn around and grab all the rest of the scrolls and pocket it.
Anybody want to grab the stuff off the bone? I'm gonna follow him at a distance.
Do you want to search the Skull Lord?
That's what I'm saying.
All right, so someone runs over quickly to search the Skull Lord.
I actually thought they were searching him while we were opening the chest, but I don't remember.
I don't think anyone ever said they searched him. But he would have 200 gold pieces of arcane components. And if anyone has religion, you know you can collect his essence if given like a minute.
Arapel.
Quickly, how many?
Oh, and he has his bone staff.
I fucking take the bone staff.
Bone staff. It doesn't seem as cool when you swing it. There's not like necrotic energy crackling from it like when he had it. It just looks like a.
Did someone ask Arapel?
I cast Silent Image and I make it crackle like it did, and I cast Minor Illusion and I make the sound of like crackling, and I'm like, and I just look at everyone and I go, "Bone staff."
The name Arapel was said just because you have religion, not because I needed assistance.
Oh, gotcha. I mean, yeah, I would know how to collect essences in general, even though we haven't encountered this guy before. And I would do so if the group wanted me to work on it. It's just going to take a few minutes, and that guy just walked away and told us to follow him.
Yeah, I've got an eye on him.
I'm not sure if we want to follow the strange, creepy dude who says that Darian's life is forfeit. So, just saying.
So he is going to keep going. Are you going to stay and gather the essence for a bit and like try to hurry and catch up or something?
Did someone ask me to?
Gao's following him at a distance, so he can keep an eye on them and give the rest of the party a view of Gao and where to go.
I will run up next to Gao, like follow him.
Okay. So Arapel, you're able to gather 80 gold pieces worth of Skull Lord essence.
All right. Also, remember, guys, Chomsky's our quartermaster, so we need to make sure we are recording what we're picking up. Either putting it in our own inventories or putting it in the party. This is arcane, did you say?
Didn't we have a temporary quartermaster that we assigned?
Yep, Gao.
Okay, so Gao, have you been picking? Well, I don't think anyone's put anything in the party treasury yet.
200 gold of the arcane essence, probably. Remy actually probably wouldn't even. He knew it was of value to get for other people.
How many scrolls were there?
4. 4 scrolls. 4 scrolls in the silver ring.
It was 200 gold arcane essence, and then the 4 scrolls in the ring.
I'm still trying to find the party.
Yeah, I think it was 80 gold. Or wait, what was the essence I said for the Skull Lord?
200.
No, he had 200 components, 200 GP of arcane components.
All right, what did I just find on the bone? Oh, the essence. How much? The essence was 80, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's right. It was 80. So 80 Skull Lord essence, 80 gold pieces Skull Lord essence, 200 gold pieces of arcane components, and the bone staff, which Remy is swinging around.
Very happily and just seriously muttering, just swinging and muttering. Bone staff.
I typed in 200 gold piece. What else? I'm 4 scrolls.
Put it in the chat.
Oh yeah, she put it in the chat there.
Oh, I'll give Gao the scrolls I picked up.
Okay. So the old man is quickly making his way through the cave, looking around as if nervous. He says, he sees you following him, and he would say, yeah, he wasn't sure if you actually were, though, but this is like the first time he kind of looks back and notices, and he says, the lost ones, the servants of the Raven Queen, none of them remember what they should be. They are a danger here. The undead master, he ruled these outer caves with his own evil machinations, but there is a much greater danger deeper within.
Was that skull thing that we fought one of their servants or one of his creations?
He is a corrupt creation. The Raven Queen would never besmirch herself with such vile corruptions as undead. She is pure. She is shadow. We must move quickly. We cannot.
Where are you taking us?
He says, someplace safe. Someplace where the angels will not find us.
Angels?
Yes.
Didn't we see like a drawing of an angel in that book we were given earlier?
Yep. Let's go and see if we can get protection and then figure out how to defend ourselves against them.
Alright, so the rest of you would catch up a little bit later as Arapel and I assume Remy and Frainer come, right? This might be a good place to end before I get into where he's taking you, because we're at 8:30. So why don't we do MVP votes?
Is it GM Whisper? Again?
Hang on, I'll type it.
/W is GM.
Like that without the parentheses.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. With 3 votes, Darian, you were the MVP. Congrats.
Nice.
Yay.
So
What does that mean? I never
get
won this.
an inspiration point. You start with one,
okay, cool.
and if you never got one, this would be your second one, and you can use them to gain advantage on any roll.
Oh, okay, cool.
So next time when you get cursed, you can use an inspiration point.
Oh, hell yeah.
They're actually really good for rogues because you can use them on advantage for attacks to get sneak attack.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh.
Thank you.
And you can collect up to 10 of them, right?
Yeah, you can have up to 10. They're most used for really important skill checks, like convincing someone and you really want to make it. But you can use them for whatever you want. It's it's like inspiration rules, but you can have multiple of them.
Oh,
just one.
Okay. Gotcha. Thanks, Beeps.
Yeah, good game, everyone. We'll catch you next time.
So I won't
fun.
be here next week as a heads up. I was gonna say someone could pilot Frainer, but she's near death, so maybe it's just best if unless you all take a short rest or something like that.
Yeah, there might be a short rest or something.
Yeah, then I would totally be fine with it. I'm so bummed I didn't get to use any of her cool shit.
You got CC. Then he went Gandalf on you. And you're like, what the? Yeah. This guy attacked so fast. Back.
Well, and him moving around too. Like those of us who were we just didn't have a chance to.
Yeah.
Not moving around as much as that thing that killed Uslog, but you know.
Yeah, that thing. Oh my god.
Yeah, it wasn't as powerful as that thing.
No.
I just keep thinking that he's an old man telling everyone to get out of his cave.
What are you doing in my cave? Get out of here. I'm going to hit you with my stick. Oh, God. He's hit me. Yeah, you get the stick now, boy. Bap. What the?
Damn, kid.
The bone staff.
You get the bone staff.
He just wants everyone out of his cave.
Leave my skeletons alone. Those are my skeletons. Bap.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Spray some extra, or do I have to wait till next session?
Can you heal her? I mean, We can do it next session. She might be in the background, so
Okay.
we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, if you all take a rest and she gets healed up above half or something, then feel free.
Mm-hmm.
What time is it? It's probably around 2:00 in the afternoon. Yeah, if we decide to use, in the game.
Oh yeah.
It's 2 p.m. in game. But yeah, if you decide to use her, we can heal her up next time. Someone's gonna pilot her.
Yeah, otherwise don't waste your.
Alright. Note to myself, Darian is cursed.
Damn it.
Damn it.
What can I say? Darian's a greedy bastard.
No one has
fine.
mage hand in this group, huh?
Not I.
No.
Should've made up.
I just realized, Arapel, your character pictures from Invader Zim, the robot.
Is it? I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I just found it online.
Forgot what the robot was named.
This is the third version of this character, and I have used different pictures of him. I just happened to find that one more recently, but no, I don't know what it's from. I usually record the artist if I can find it, but I have already logged out of Roll20. But if I could find the artist, then I've got it marked on his character sheet. I don't know.
Oh yeah, his name's Gur.
Sure, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, he goes like blah 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 blah. You can't understand a thing he says.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So the first one I built, the first version of this character was like I played him back in like 2020, but he was a cleric, and I intentionally like wanted to switch first off to play a new class that I'm not really familiar with, because I've not really played clerics before or paladins before, but also like when the new Critical Role campaign came out recently, and they've got their little healing cleric. I didn't I don't know. I was like, I gotta do something different now. I can't do the same thing again. So.
In the future, Gao has Mage Hand.
Oh.
No, that's good to know.
I wasn't thinking about that when we had this, so I apologize.
Oh, and one thing I forgot. Tanif would mention that Gao, you have been marked by the Raven Queen. Just remember that he said that to you.
Is his life forfeit too?
Yeah, I was gonna say not
No.
the same kind of mark.
No.
Say we can't have two cursed.
You have been visited by the Raven, the white-eyed woman.
Oh.
I can
So
see
Betha.
her aura. Yeah, Betha.
Mm.
So he would have said that to you. I completely forgot your dream.
So. Wow. Okay.
So Remy, this is my last session playing with you.
Yeah.
It was awesome playing with you.
It was awesome playing with you too.
Ledge.
Well, maybe we'll see Remy again sometime.
See each other in the future. Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
I hope all goes well.
Is there like a in-game reason? Like, this is his last session, right?
No, he'll be here next week. Yeah.
But you have like I guess a character reason why he's leaving.
We haven't figured that out yet, but he'll be an NPC.
I have an idea.
We can shove him into
Yeah.
danger in the next
I have
contract.
something in mind.
It'll be very Remy, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You have.
I'll have to.
He
I'll make
goes
sure to
into
watch
his
the session.
ring, then the old man steals the ring and just like throws it somewhere and runs away.
Even
Like,
better.
what?
Even
What was
better.
that?
Even better. I've even planned out the combat mechanics, what it would take to do.
Oh, I'm sad. I'm gonna miss that.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Fireball.
Yeah, fireball everyone.
Oh yeah.
I'm taking with me.
Bone staff.
Just snap.
The staff is cursed.
Yeah, that bone staff sure did make an impression on Remy.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious.
Bone staff.
It's his thing now.
That's going to be an in-group joke now. Bone staff.
Yeah, it was
Alright.
fun, guys.
Yeah, it's been real fun. I'll
Later.
see you guys.